And we are live on YouTube. As well, I mean. And the brackets live, we got some stuff. We do have Matcherino codes, guys. Please use those codes. It helps fund these tournaments now that we're down to a month. KSL Patreon's looking around $500 and change the last I looked. Which at least we have a tournament. And a little slush for probably, we had some things to catch up on, whatever, but I gotta talk to Chicken Man about that. Maybe that we could do something like once every quarter, or once every quarter do an extra one, or whatever the case, or talk to the patrons, do one, you know, if it's 100 extra, we keep going, we keep it just to keep whatever, keep it running. If we ever get to a point where it's extra from there, maybe we can consider doing like the monthly tournament and then have like a quarterly larger tournament that we just wait for. That might actually be base too, like. So instead, you get more of the Koreans out when they see, oh wow, the prize pool's like $800 a grand. You know, it's a little, it adds up, and top 8 payout, you know, or even if we did like top. All right. So we got Chicken Man Light. Maybe Anki will be coming in. I don't know, for casters. You know? Patches seems to be in ladder game right now. Okay. Yeah, he'll be coming in. All right. Can I get a walkover? Patches is asking for a walkover against Trigger. Patches versus Trigger. Okay, I guess we'll get that because we still. We're gonna get Patches versus Trigger. I would have got Greenard as well, or anybody. We're gonna go on. Rebellion's playing based. Patches versus Trigger. The OG Basilisk player. He was the first one on the team there. He was on before Roddy was on that team. Trigger's the GOAT. If I'm not mistaken, he was the first person on that team that was a Starcraft player. Pretty cool shit. Anyway, here we are, and spawning in the bottom left-hand corner. A Persephone in the red. Terran SCVs, give it up for Patches. His opponent in the upper left, representing Basilisk Gaming. It is Trigger, who is in Korea. I'm just checking to see. Yeah, we don't have any logo files anymore for sure. So I don't have to... One thing I don't have to worry about if we can't have them on the map. It kind of sucks you can't have them from all those people spamming shit on maps and stuff. Kind of curious to see what Patches cooks up. It is Patches' map. He's known for taking a ninja base and building proxy racks. He'll go 5 racks, but hide 2 of the 5 racks like over here, and then use the speed zone and da-da-da-da-da. He's going 1 gas. So I called it, Greener. He's going, not like, yeah, not even the real 5 racks build, but 5 racks. Yeah. You and I are on the same fucking page, Greener. We know our boy Patches too well. We know our boy Patches too well. Greener, who are you playing? Are you waiting for your opponent? Because you signed up too, no? Oh, you got a walkover. That's based. Into the round of 8. If I'm not mistaken. What up, Hansmuff? If you're into the round of 8, that automatically qualifies you for $20, by the way. Guys, use the Matcherino codes. It does not cost money. That means no money. I need you to clicky clicky to linky linky. It's click the link to claim code, and it'll ask you to link an account if you've never done it before, and many of you have done it before. It's that easy, and it'll add 25 cents per click to the prize pool. Alright, Trigger, open Stalker. No, yeah, Stalker. Patches, getting his bunker. Going to second racks. He's going to hide his racks over here. Greener and I on the same page. But yeah, I think at this point we use the Matcherino. It doesn't boost the prize of the tournament. Anything that's a donation to the tournament or Matcherino codes go to the prize pool because we want to maximize as much KSL as we can and keep it going as long as we can, especially as low down as it's been. Stalker number 2 pressing out. Trigger's thinking, oh, I can just go in and get this. Patches dropping a racks over here. 3 racks back home. His 4th on the other side. Such a funny build from Patches. Okay. World's latest orbital. Hello, Patches. No tech lab. Hello. Hello, tech lab. Patches is so late on the tech lab on this shit. Like, why wouldn't you? Trigger might run pretty well there. Doesn't take any hull damage. Just goes and gets this for a moment. I'd put the red barred one in there. Oh, Patches with some good... Oh, he bamboozled Trigger. Trigger is going to gate. Trigger's gonna need to get a bunker shield battery down. Patches off to a decent start, though he did lose 3 Marines. I would take his 3 Marines for a Stalker any day, though. That's this early in the game. Warp gate's just finishing up, and again 2 more. So it's 4 gate blink from Trigger. This could go either way, but Patches was so goddamn late on these tech labs. It's making me mauled. Because it's going to take him a while to get stim and combat shields. And it's like a very inefficient reactor in the bottom right. This could go bad for Trigger. How you doing, Hans Muff? You doing good today, buddy? Patches, not building SCVs. It's all part of the build. I think he should build SCVs, but like, there's no reason not to in my mind. I could be wrong, but I don't know. He's getting some Marauders. Patches. I don't know. It's like 3 racks versus 4 gate blink is like a build order counter versus a build order counter. Fox News. How this has been. Oh, that's funny. Oh, man, that's funny. That is funny. Stim is going to finish up. It should finish up by the time the Warp Prism gets here, but we do only have one Marauder. Patch is still on gas, of course. Patch is not stemming, which is kind of alright, because there's a lot of Stalkers, and he wants to get the Marauder in up front to get the shots. Stim is not done still. Okay, there's that Stim. Patch is pushing in. Marine's coming in from the flank on the other side, catching him off guard. Oh no, Patches, you have no high ground. Patches! Oh, he does it to get the Stim. Abusing that position. Trigger's gonna steamroll him, I feel like, because that's a lot of Stalkers. There's a Warp Prism and the Micro. Oh, he who has the high ground and the low ground, that's Trigger. But Patch is actually getting a lot of momentum in some ways. Big Daddy Immortal coming behind this. Marines and Marauders coming. Trigger with that GM, well, I mean, they're both GMs, but that pro player Micro with the Warp Prism. It's just kind of funny because Patches knows how to abuse this map so good. However, he should have had a Marine up top. He should have had 2 Marines up top as he was healing because he would have had high ground, low ground. That was the problem. So he's kind of like F2ing it over there and doesn't have any information on the top. Is he macroing? No, he's not. Patches, why didn't we build workers a little? I really would like this better if you built workers with they got concussive. Even look back to get concussive. He runs like hell back home because he's all bloody. Yo, put these up top. If you put them up top, they're the healed. Oh my god, Patches. Those guys were already healed. I think he just rallied there. And he could get, like... Patches. Patches has such a good shot in this, but now it's looking kind of grim. He overstimmed his welcome, you might say. Not overstood his welcome. What are folks drinking? I had one of those health scare issue things today, Loot, so I had 3 beers earlier. My niece, Empress Lily, was on, and holy hit, and we were casting some replays, and they were drinking, and I go, you know what, I'm gonna have a few earlier drinks. Big Daddy Immortal gets mowed down, the Stalkers get mowed down, but Charge is about to finish. Reinforcements getting picked off by Trigger. Another Warp Prism coming. Patches did get that +1 on the... You should be able to micro or macro behind this a little bit. Patches can macro. That's the only frustrating thing I have. Like, he's building like drop racks and stuff, but he should have got concussive shells behind this for sure. Not saying like I'd be doing much better, but I'm just saying it's... Come on, man. Come on, Patches. You're a good player. We want to see... I wanted to see this win. Yeah. It sounds really good. What you have there, Loots. Then anyway, we'll see what happens here as Trigger pushes in. Looks like Patches is pretty much dead now. 3 base Trigger, Charge, Robo Bay coming, +1 finishing up. This is looking terrifying for the Patchinator. It's Zelly boys now. It's Stalkers. And even all the concussive shells, Marauders, and Marines in the world, but nothing to heal them. It's looking rough. He's trying to... Ay. Oh boy. Oh boy. I truly feel like you can macro with this build. But a good effort. Trigger takes game 1. A good effort from Patches. He almost had him. He honestly did have him on the roads a bit. But, like, I will put it this way, Trigger's fast enough that Patches actually did cause some APM decrease. But you're talking a pretty big difference in MMR and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. It's Trigger. But still a good game one. All right. Damn, with greener and 3-point actually would be based. I'm glad you got your walkover, greener, but at the same time there. What's going on with Charlie? I don't know, man. He was here a lot earlier today, so my cats were sensing things were wrong because I had my stream up earlier and was having shit happen. But long story long is I had no food in me. I didn't have my omeprazole for 2 days, and fucking I had 3 beers early in the day and a lot of coffee and like no food in me. He's tired of my shit. Yep, exactly. No, but the cats, you could tell, were sensing something's wrong, so I don't know. I still am feeling so. Okay, I gotta click this lobby. At this point, I think it's all changed to stuff. It's, I don't know. I was getting scared for a bit. Yeah, exactly. If you have like acid reflux or anything, especially, it's pretty rough. So I had to take all the medicines and stuff. But anyway, here we go. Getting to game number 2. Down a point, but technically not out. Let's see if our man in the bottom left-hand corner from Texas. Look at his patches. Platinum heroes at that. I should have said that the first game. His opponent in the upper right. Our Protoss player from Basilisk Esports, Basilisk Gaming. Is Trigger. No, happy snack stance here, right? I'm gonna get some stuff that I can keep around. But yeah, the low blood sugar thing too, or food in general, is good. Yeah, I mean, I just had a couple earlier. Now I'm like I'm pretty confident I probably shouldn't be drinking tonight. Because I need more time. Like, I only had yesterday after drinking too, so. It was the combo. I should have not streamed until like later because of KSL and all that. Anyway. Feels old, man. You know? Patches going for a scout. Trigger going for a scout. Could be an eBay block from Patches, actually. He's going 1 gas, so. But even though that's like the most bold eBay block, if so. Okay, Patches just scouting here. It's Nexus before... Patches has no idea it's Nexus before... Oh my god. He was thinking he could still get an eBay block in, but no, Trigger went Nexus before core. He scouted that SCV. He's like, nope, we're doing it. Oh, 2 racks from Patches. 2 racks Reaper. I don't like this. If he goes 1 Reaper and then like went like Tech Lab over here, or like 2 Reapers out of 1, and then gets a Tech Lab, that could be kind of based. Oh, 3 rack. Oh, whoa. Guys, take notes. This is a Patches build. This is the shit he used to do in Diamond League. Mind you, he has 1 supply depot. Trigger didn't get the scout there. Has his stuff open. He's going to have a stalker to defend. But Patches going 2 Reapers, and he's going to go for Hellion back. Here he could go Hellion into Cyclone, but Trigger didn't really get his scout off yet. This is not a sentry opener, so Patches will have to be damn careful in how he engages this. And he's... Okay, he can get out of there, I think. Yeah, he will be able to get away. Oh my god, he's doing... Yes! This is like a greasier... you know what? I am stealing this build. I haven't seen Patches in a bit. Let the boy cook. He's gonna get Tech Lab there. He's building Reapers. And then going into Marines. Okay, I like this a little better. So he has 3 Reapers. 2 more. Oh, the proxy scouted. He's got to... Oh, he loses the SCV. Truth be told, I wouldn't hate if he canceled that and just built a factory back home. Considering the Marines are yellowing in. Oh, the sentry there. Yeah, okay, so Trigger did go for a sentry after all, but Warp Gate's not even done. And the thing is, Marines take a while to get over, etc. Trigger just defensively posturing, getting a pylon behind the power of the shield battery. Cyclone will pop here in a second. Marine should join the party. It is 2 Stalkers and a Sentry, and we are going to have Warp Gate very soon. Oh, 3 Stalkers and a Sentry. I was like, where's that other Stalker? He's guarding for the Reapers. Marines eventually going to get here. Wait, Marine's not getting here. Patches mostly has to be cautious not to get damage on the Cyclone. He did. Oh, he took a couple hits. I wouldn't hate these Marines joining the party. Siege tank coming as well. Oh no! Oh no, because the SCV wasn't there. Patches has the lift to let it out. Oh, Mamma Mia. Patches, you're gonna have to move this I think he misplaced his factory from the get. The Sentry there is gonna be clutch. Another tank. Patches, lift the goddamn thing, for the love of God. 2 adapts is actually big for this because they mess with the tank fire sometimes. Oh, Patches like... Oh, no. Oh, no, it's a disaster. This almost could have went well, but... Let's get fat then there. Yeah, GG. Trigger's gonna take it. Oh, my God. You gotta give Patches an E for effort. And a C for cheese. Trigger versus Percival. Percival versus Trigger. Look at that. Look at that. That was a fun build. He just got... Well, he got scouted, was part of it, but he also... You know, on that, myself, I'm not so sure. I feel like if you're doing 2 factory, I like the 2 racks, 2 factory, how it times out with some of the stuff I was doing. I'm like, that's a little better. But I would like to say, I'd like to say that I think 1 factory should go back home. IMO. We shall see. Oh, I didn't see your message in Discord, Hans Muff. I was just checking if I missed anything. I was like, oh, I missed a message from Hans Muff. Percival versus Trigger coming up. All right, we got our lobby. All right, this is going to be a banger, I think. Trigger's hella good, but so is Percival's been crushing lately, too, so... These boys, in the round to 8 we are, so either one of them is, both of them rather, are walking away with money regardless. Either way, bottom left-hand corner from Basilisk Gaming. In the red, it is Trigger! The Canadian sensation over in Korea. One of my favorite Protoss. He really is. Trigger just improved so much over time. But speaking of a younger guy and improving a lot, this guy took a long break from StarCraft 2 playing Stormgate, then even other games, and just nothing, and time for himself. It is Percival from Kirkdown in the blue, and Terran. More than that, he's on the Dave and Yeti and Krista and ATC Racer, and I'll say Flapjack, etc., etc. People have been on there, roughly loosely associated, and many more. Team Kirktown. Trigger going Nexus first. Oh no, he's just searching around. Yeah, I think Percival can be cheeky, but he's usually a pretty solid standard player. He goes in. The guy can take it to the late game. Void, another person in Kirktown. How can I not say that? How can I? Obviously, Void. Very cool. I think we will get some. There's going to be signs when people are like wondering in the next bit of time, if like, oh, I haven't checked on Dave in a bit, that I have a job, right? And the signs will be, holy crap, Dave's hosting tournaments again, other than like KSL and stuff. Like, yeah, little things here and there for Kirktown. We shall once we. Oh my god. I'm gonna go for as long as I feel like it tonight, because if not, I might give Chicken Man some love, because Chicken Man doesn't get to stream often. If I feel like dicking around, because I'm, but either way, like, I might just go and, like, as lame as it is, Loots, I know it's Friday for y'all. This thing started at 11. And it can go long. I just, and I broke my goddamn Chicken Man mug. That pissed me off, like, of all times. To my own fucking clumsiness. Yeah, I know. I don't know what I'm feeling like tonight. I'm, if I had the one drink earlier, I would have been fine. But I did get, like, I think I got, like, dizzy and fucking whatever from no food and having a couple drinks and everything combined. It was just a weird moment. Weird couple of hours, actually, I should say, on my stream of me just pacing around, people seeing me talking on the phone and shit. It was weird. But it is what it is. Anyway. My cat, Mitters, came on stream. That's how much it was. Yeah, no, I didn't. It's just, you know, there's nothing. Alright, Sentry going on. What did happen with this Reaper? Absolutely nothing. He took a little damage. Forced the Guardian Shield is what happened. So, like, this is one thing about the patch, like Sal was mentioning too, which is funny, which is the thought I had on the... anybody that plays enough Protoss knows. The energy recharge nerf they're doing is pretty significant in the early game too. It's not just for the, like the free scout. If you're going for the scout, right? You at the timing and the 50 energy you get, you used to get 100, and the cooldown was lower. You may not have a Guardian Shield available for defense if you're getting pushed with something aggressive. True. What up, Garlic Beats? Good to see you, buddy. You do gotta listen to the cats. Void also sent us a nice replay earlier of the Dave salt. I need to make my own salt mines thing, guys. I'm gonna start doing that. Like, Pig has the salt mines. We need to make Dave's. I'm gonna come up with a name for it, and we're gonna have something. So, planning ahead, not if, but very shortly soon, hopefully. When I'm back to work. Oh my god, Percival trying to get a bunch of damage. Trigger with some good defense. But very awkward defense. Lots of lost mining time, though. Ultimately, I don't know what was killed by that Widow mine, but let's take a look. Oh, the Sentry. Sentry 2 Pro. Oh my god, this is going atrociously not to his play. Trigger had some really good defense. Percival couldn't get any damage. He's going in with a Banshee. He's going Cloak. Oh no, I think this SCV's there by mistake. Surely it's by mistake. Oh no. Oh no, Trigger's got Blink. Yeah, that medevac's dead. Oh, that's pretty much GG. Cloak Banshee might get some work done though, because in fairness, there's not a lot back home. There's nothing back home for the moment. Lots of gateways though, etc. for Percival. I don't know. Oh, the rally's off. I feel like Percival's having a rough start. He's on them DGen gamer hours, so even though it's like noon in Korea or afternoon in Korea, it's, you know, he's on them DGen hours. Banshee getting some work done back home. Or back on Trigger's home, I should say. I don't think this is a... Banshee will go down and get 8 robes. The cloak, man. Cloak the... Ah, cloak it, Percival. Yeah, because he could have actually killed those stalkers earlier. It doesn't get that one. He could have probably killed them in the fight, but I feel like that rally was off on one of the command centers, and we lost 10 SCVs trying to defend. That's where things really... the first engagement was rough, obviously, but I think there were some other things that happened consequentially. A couple mistakes. It's unlucky, but... Nairine Online, what's up? Welcome. Dave's Toss Tears. Yeah, true. Hey, listen, Garlic Meats, I know you don't see me that often these days, mate. I played more Terran in 2025, I'll have you know, than Protoss. So, there have been signs lately that I've basically been I was ahead of the meta when everybody's... I still feel for Protoss, man. Like, obviously. I'm always a Protoss main at heart, even when I'm not playing it for a while. But literally, I've played that much Terran, where it's been more than my I'm just like, I'm forgetting how to play Protoss. It's getting embarrassing. I'm like, I can't have Sal sitting here higher MMR than me. You know what I'm saying? When he's been struggling, when he was like, oh, this is gonna be easy. I'm like, I already had a feeling it'd go how it's been. Like, not that I can say much. I'm still not 4K with Terran, let alone, you know. But anyway. That patch goes through, I think that then it's going to be easy street. I think they'll probably change. They'll probably tweak it a bit. It's the PTR. Oh, Stalker's taken out, but we do have two Stormy boys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is going to be rough. I love the pre-splits. 6 storm drop from Trigger. Percival did like split his SCVs all around, so I think he anticipated this quite nicely. But Trigger's on 4 bases. Percival is just getting those racks up, getting that army up, keeping it up, because he knows he's been behind. So he's gotten like the clock's a ticking basically. But there is charge, there's storm, there's blink. That's all the annoying things to deal with for. Oh, but that was huge for Percival. He chased it down, got the Warp Prism and the 2 High Templar, but there are 4 more up. And the north side, okay, storm was pretty decent, but it could have been worse. Tanks and mines, okay. But on the other side, the Zealot hits. Percival trying to... Percival usually has amazing multiple army control. I feel like this first game's been a little rough for him. Sieges one mine, not the other. The tanks are going to get stormed. Oh! If this was the PTR, that other storm's almost more effective on tanks, but the storms actually take care of the tanks. As well, Widowmine gets the Immortals, which is not ideal, but... It does give them, like, you know, if we had an army behind it or something situationally, that could be big. Activating the barrier and, like, you know, eliminating the shields, etc. Yeah, it was a little... It's so hard to control. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. When you got, like... When you had... He also had the little Zealot Inquisition. It was only 1, but he was behind. The fact that Percival got to a 3rd base behind us, it shows he's... Like, his worker count's not that far off, as behind as he is. Like, make no mistake, he's behind, but Percival is a macro machine, and I think that's, very based. Okay, Trigger, I think, knows what's up there. The 1 Marine scouting. Oh, he's gonna scout the Zealot run by. But we got Zealots going in Percival's main base, or natural rather. Percival did get the scout jumped ahead. EMP's the Warp Prism. Okay, there is a Viking, so that's good, but 9 and counting workers going down. Still, Warp Prism goes down. Percival, he can snipe that, but he's getting a Zealot Inquisition elsewhere. And the main army of Triggers now entered the building. Nice micro from Trigger. EMP's decent. But unfortunately, he's going to need them for... In my mind, obviously the High Templar, but usually High Templar and Zealots. It still helps. Oof! Zealot Inquisition 2. Trigger being very aggressive, a bit at a time. Building up the Protoss Death Ball behind it. Going into Colossi. Extended Thermal Lance. But still... Percival ain't out just yet. The army supply's looking really rough, but he did. Yeah, he's trying his best to make comeback. Like if he makes insane trades, this is where it's gonna be rough. With all these immortals, all these High Templar, the Zealots coming in, the Colossi coming in. Percival, EMP. Oh, EMP's one of the High Templar, but it's a trap. The other one catches such high value. It's a lot of them. Oh, yeah, you don't want to lose your Ghost High Templar. The counter unit gets stormed. Percival eking out some workers behind it. 'Cause, yeah, you know, it's 60 workers a little low. You can sometimes get, when you're like really behind on stuff and you're getting to the tier 3, you need, you know, some economy. I like that Percival's been dropping bases, etc. But he's going to be out of position again. Does have this army. He could catch a flank, maybe. But it's more about the storms. Oh, and he's out of energy on those ghosts. Does eat a nasty one. Oh, landed some big EMPs, mind you, on the Colossi and a lot of that army. The Mortals as well. Which, low-key is pretty good for Terran, but at the same time, the Zealot Inquisition again. Percival does take care of it, but he has to worry about this. Cancel the base! Cancel the base! Ah! Vikings coming in a little clutch, but oh, Percival got all clumped up here. And will eat. Oh, that Widow Mine. Or sorry, the Observer, I was saying. Wasn't the Widow Mine. Oh my god. 17 workers fun. Yep, Percival. With the classic no GG to Protoss, the Percival move. I do think he needs to work on that a little bit. Percival's like the nicest guy going. But at the end of the day... he is, he needs to continue that. Feeling the pain. All right, here we go. I get it, though. He gets frustrated, but it's... I might actually see, like, depending on how this plays out after, too. I should have asked him before. If he makes a comeback in there, he's going to, you know, I got to see. I don't want to, like, bug him if whatever the results are, you know. But, it's been a minute since I hung out with Percival. Every once in a while, he says the same thing, too. He's like, it's, you know, we haven't hung out in a while. It didn't, you know, it was, thing. All right, here we are in the upper right-hand corner. Back at it again from Basilisk Gaming. It is Trigger, the #1 Protoss player on that team, by the way. Get wrecked, Roddy. I'm just kidding. Roddy's really good, but he's not Trigger. He knows it. His opponent in the bottom left, in the blue. He's Terran from Kirktown. It is Percival. Going for a proxy Rax of sorts. Happy Stance, have you been playing lately? I mean, well, when you're not busy, I know you've been busy. It's been busy for you. That said, as we get started in here, I had all the time to yap, but I was not feeling good for much of the stream earlier. Okay, Trigger looking around for proxy Rex. He may just go and scout across the map. That said, it's only one Rex. Anyway. I was gonna say, I did have a, I mentioned in my Discord some of it, but I had some good news of something opening up, a position opening up around that I talked to people about, which is all dependent, but it's back in the state side of things. And I may have some decent, depending on how I go about it. It's politics season here, you know. For local elections, got my shit in for that. Pretty excited. Interview Monday. Haven't heard back from the other place, so I'm assuming I didn't get it, but I don't know yet. They take time. All right, anyway. I'll see what happens. Reaper out. Oh, he's getting it surrounded. Percival dealing with the pro bet at the same time as Trigger is as well. Or was. Oh, wow. That's what that was. Oh my god, this Reaper actually getting some work. Could he get 3 workers before it dies? He cannot. 2 is not bad, but if you can get squeak 3, 4 off, you're like... You're cooking with gas. Second Reaper coming in. Stalker not really dancing about. Okay, actually it is a little bit. Percival poking the bear because now the Stalkers are out. Yeah, he's going to want to go home with these. He's going to, even as rough as they are, like Reapers are... needed to defend, but he bought time. His the shoe's on the other foot now, essentially. Meaning Trigger's the one that can go aggress now. Grenades are actually decent. Trigger may catch one of the Reapers, but that actually went... That was actually pretty smart in the order of how Percival microed the Reapers here. Hiding him in the corner of the map. Trigger just backs off, goes home, gets his robo down before his Twilights. This might... Oh! Trigger's on 2-2. He's going for charge first, I think. Unless he got messed up from the gas. I think this is going to be a charge lot. Not necessarily all in, but it's going to be... Percival's going to be pissed if he doesn't react in kind. The Cyclone and 2 Reapers out. Feeling like a TVT kind of weird situation. It is going to be charge. Yeti, what's up, buddy? Yeah, Percival gets salty when he does not win, well, against Protoss. And he does not GG. But at the same time, let's see, did the Cyclone survive? It did. He pulled it back home. So this could be a misread. Yeah, this is an all-in from Trigger. But is it ever truly all-in with Protoss? Oh my god, I sound like a Terran now. I sound like a fucking Terran now. This is ridiculous. What happened to me, guys? But again, I was ahead of the meta with the patch. Once I have Yeti in my ear, and Yeti, I was not feeling good, so a lot of it went out. Not really. I gotta go look at that replay, but I wish it was on the PTR server. Ironically for 5 racks isn't that hard of a build, but I did get some dubs open in 3 racks, doing my best to go into 5. And, you know, 2 medevac timing, etc. We did get a dub, a pretty easy dub earlier too, and the guy was being aggressive and crazy. Oh my god, the Banshee could be clutch, because there's not a lot of Stalkers here. So Cloak Banshee, Loki... Oh no! But he doesn't see it, and this is all, yeah, like going... It's kind of like you need to, like, be going Widow Mines. The Banshee could be clutch, like I said, but he's... Yeah, who cares about the other side of the map at this point when you're getting charged a lot all in? That Banshee would be a... I think, yeah, he's just done for. His spirit's broken. He had all this stuff back earlier. He could have been using it to fight. There's no observer out. That's what I'm saying. Earlier on, that Banshee would have been great. But a little unlucky there. Oof. And that's it. Trigger takes it. Feels Protoss. Well done by Trigger, actually. I get it, but like, Percival's like the nicest guy I know until Protoss gets to be a factor. And I'm like, brother, you know I'm a Protoss main, right? He goes, what the fuck, Dave? Yeti was there for that conversation. The first day I was back from Twitch, banned Twitch jail, I should say. Here I am after doing a hard time, you know, coming in with new tattoos and shit. smoking cigarettes in the fucking Discord, and Trigger hops in there and drinking beers, you know. Yeah. Not even Gateway, man. I was just straight up charge lot all in. Like, that's, yeah, Proxy Reaper, or even if it was just a double gas, not like, you know, there's things you can obviously have happen, but unlucky for Percival. No more Protoss, Mr. Stimcat. Nah, I need to go back. I need to play some too. The difference is whining about things or not, or what have you. I'm not like the biggest fan. I'm just saying it's the matter of, I'm not going to give Percival too much shit. He's just frustrated, but when the patch comes out after 2, it's probably going to be tweaked, but the good news of it is, for those that you that don't know, you may know it's a patch, but the Balance Council is no longer a thing, and I kind of agree. It always takes, or sometimes like a little salty semen. The Big Mac is partially right to this point. Is like, well, they always have their influence or whatever. They're just dog shit. Nobody really likes the tweaking of it to how much it is. Like, in fairness to it, it's like, yeah, we need some more adjustments, etc. But like, the silver lining to it is Blizzard's actually working on it. So it may be a sign of things to come from Blizzard actually doing it. There were some cues that I noticed. The fact that they're actually literally moderating and unperma-banning accounts, or perma-banning some accounts of like trolls. Like, that's my goal. Get fucked, Lieutenant Johnny Rico. Your day's coming. Because you know he's gonna be crying. He'll be all over Reddit. AKA, no, I'm not even gonna say his name now too, but that guy deserves to be banned more than anybody. From the game. So let's see what we get next. Hero versus Trigger. Winner of Classic and Rex go on to fight Beyond. So I'm going wherever I get first. I have a feeling we're going to have Hero versus Trigger. Not the biggest turnout, but I'll be honest, if I didn't hit up the players today, I was late. Usually I do it Thursday. I did a lot of DMs. I should have hit up NA players too, because we could have other people in the KSL, and if it's NA, they can play on NA servers, or EU players if you're up crazy late and want to play. We've had Nicarak play. We've had a lot of people play. We had Damaga play many times. I miss Damaga, the GOAT. But obviously our NA group. Yeah. He was my boy, man, on Berserker. Berserker Esports. Fucking nicest guy going. He would play, it was literally like, he'd wake up at the ass crack of dawn to play with all the shitty ping from Ukraine to Korea is crazy. Here we are spawning in the bottom right-hand corner in the red Protoss probes. Give it up for Hero. And his opponent in the upper left in the blue from Basilisk. It is Trigger. We're on Incorporeal for game number 1. And this could be cool. NGL, this could be cool. Trigger going for a standard scout, and I accidentally hit something on my keyboard. Oops. Smoking and playing, not a good combo usually. Trigger still hasn't got his gas. Okay. veered. Little veered from Trigger. Yeah, okay. And for a second, I was like, is Hero going to be late on his core? No, he just pulls off gas. Trigger, it's not late on his either. So looking a little even, except for the fact that Hero's going to have a little more gas, being that he got his in. So Trigger was... I don't know. I think he just made a mistake somehow. That was definitely a late gas. Number 2. Trigger's the Korean. He's Canadian, Canadian in Korea. Looks like he doesn't wash his hair. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Ooh. The Cristiano opener out of Hero. This is hilarious because I remember Cristiano did that all the time, and before I even really was casting and stuff, I look back at old replays. I used to open Stalker Adept, and it's actually a really cool way to open. In any of the patches of PvP, because the Adept's not really so much for anything other than scouting, and before people had energy recharge, it's a different way to do it. So obviously the Adept costs you 100 minerals, but it's less gas intensive. Okay, Hero going double sentry behind it, but you can get like a Stargate or a faster Twilight behind it. Hero is the hero, I suppose. Yes, it is the actual Hero. This is the Korean Starcraft League number 80, which, you know, compared to some of the tournaments that are going. Thank you guys for all the support, all the Patreons, and again, ladies and gentlemen, please use those Matcherino codes. And thank you. True Thorn. He's not the hero of... I mean, not necessarily. There are plenty of Canadians I know that do like, that are big fans of Hero. But they would still root for Trigger, obviously. I would imagine. It's just, you know... It's kind of like Estrella. I'm not... You'd be hard-pressed for me not to root for Estrella. In anything. But honestly, Trigger in many times. He's the underdog here. But he's honestly, he's a bit of a monster when he's got his mind on it. He's been... It's unfortunate the years he got into StarCraft, but... I love... Oh! Do you guys see this? Hero going Dark Shrine. Even though it's scouted, it's whatever. Hero doesn't give a fuck. I'm yapping instead of, like, casting here, which happens often in the stream, but... I remember back in the day, people would just go Mass Adepts, yes. It's still a thing, like, Adept, the more modernized build in the meta in the last year and a half, 2 years has been Immortal Resonating Glaives. You used to see, like, even though it started in Korea, it really became EU meta for, like, quite a while. And that shit pisses me off. I say it pisses me off, but I don't play enough Protoss to fucking have it matter. It's just like... There's, like, different versions, but most are A2 base all in. Blink coming down, the Robo's going down for Trigger, who did scout the Dark Shrine. Hero doesn't have any probes across the map, just guarding this tower. Send in the hallucination out, so the Dark Shrine stays. We're getting DTs. The Forge coming faster for Hero. Does not have Blink done just yet. He went Dark Shrine before Blink. Okay. Dark Shrine before Blink. Wait, getting +1 before charge, because Trigger's like... He's late on this Forge, but eh. I've seen Trigger many times. I think some of it goes back to when Nino was playing a lot more, and they used to practice a lot. A response he'll usually go for is go double Forge it out, like but you got to try to like sneak it in and hide it when there's and kill the hallucinations, etc. Shadow Stride being researched from Hero. He says, fuck charge. We're going Blinky boys. We want Blink Stalkers, but Trigger, if he noticed the hallucination, which he may or may not have, looks like he is controlling it, may have noticed that he's being researched. Trigger is going into charge, however, and he is catching up on this. As long as he chronos these, I'd really like to see him chrono that +1 because Hero's going to be ahead, but you can technically catch up. Forges finish pretty quickly, so it's not like the end of the world. Hero may trade out some stalkers here, though. He has the watchtower, but his army's kind of split up. Oh, it's DTs. Haha. Photon cannon going into the third base of Trigger. But Hero could actually blink with 4. If there's no army there, especially, he can blink with the 4 DTs, kill it, and go ham on the probes. Or maybe get some significant DPS on that Nexus. Alright, we're at a little bit of a stall here, but we do have a Warp Prism coming from Trigger. Templar Archives, Photon Cannon's going down for Hero as well, who's ahead of base. Trigger going to take his. Hero's already got a setup over here, and this fourth's almost done. The dank Templar coming on in. Oh, the 2 sentries here. Ha! He knows what's up. Okay. Hero sees the 2 sentries with that. He's like, nope, I'm getting the fuck out of here, yo. Ooh, Hero's about to lose a couple dang Templar, I think. Recalls. Oh, Observer's here. He's going to get out. Very well done by Hero, denying that 4th base. As his charge is going to be completing his +1 armor. He's researching, so it's done a little quicker. More gates coming online. Trigger has the massive army, though, so Trigger might be able to hit an army supply power spike. I wouldn't hate him researching, like, shields, because he's getting Archons more so. Obviously, Hero could build Archons from the DTs. They're just less cost-effective in terms of minerals. They're definitely not a gas throw as much as High Templar, to say the least. You're talking 150 gas for the High Templar, 50 minerals versus 125 for the Dark Templar. So you're talking 250 minerals, 250 gas versus 100 minerals and 300 gas. All right. Interestingly enough, the sentries from Hero right there could have been pretty impactful because the Archons were kind of dirt behind. It only takes 1 Archon to walk through force fields, but Trigger just sending a Zealot over, sees the base, and a massive Zealot Inquisition coming from Hero on the other side of the map. The Trigger's, most of it, his whole army's essentially here. Oh, and it just finishes. Trigger's gonna have to sack that base for sure. Warp Prism in trouble for Trigger. Trigger's pounding on that 4th of Hero, but Hero kind of getting disjointed. Trigger may have an opportunity to warp in units. Hero supply blocked. Trigger doesn't have enough pylons, because mind you, he was just getting to that 4th base. He's gonna need to recall. Oh my gosh. Trigger desperately needs the recall. Like, he could have got the hell out and killed the probes. It still trades. We'll see. The warp in. How the hell's Trigger? The Photon Cannon's the F2 from here. It's not even the F2. Hero's not F2 in it. I mean, he box click micros. He will F2, but he's just... It's wild how Hero can even multi-prong attack. Like, I don't know how he does it, so... When you're F2ing, it's insane. Yeah, Trigger looks really dead. I'm not gonna lie here, guys. He's hanging on by a thread. And, yeah, the supply ain't gonna cut it. Wait, Hero's gonna back... What happened to you, Hero? Hero just F2'd back for 1 Zealot? No, he's consolidating his troops. Hello, Samo. What's up, buddy? And how you doing, Inertia, Mr. Stemcat, and everybody? Lutz, Hansmuff, Thorn. I didn't say hi to Thorn before. Hi, Thorn. But that was kind of funny. Okay, 1 Zealot. So Trigger's hope is... Alright, I'm gonna get Hero to F2 back his whole army for that 1 Zealot. Wait, I don't know. Yeah, the... Oh my gosh. Trevor is gonna GG. Hero takes game number 1. And yes, guys, I am attempting to grow the beard back. If it's not looking good, or the goatee, if it's not looking like it's filled in on Monday morning, then it's gone. Because I have an interview on Monday. And then I'll start again. It's possible. It's also, I should have just let it all grow too. Looking fresh. I mean, I'm growing it back. Look, it's starting to come in a little bit. So it's possible it's halfway decent. You're like looking fresh. I ain't looking fresh now. I intentionally started it. November at the least, I'll definitely have a yeah, it's pretty sick. Hopefully I'll hear some things too. I actually gotta look for some state exams for this one job I applied for today. It's a state job, which would be fucking insane. Like the other job, I would, if they were like, yo, Dave, we're hiring you for the state one, as nice as the hybrid job is and all that. This is right downtown, fucking easy street for where it's at, but all the bennies and stuff, and possibly more money even. I'd be a fool not to, if they want me, I would drop the other sick gig for that in a heartbeat. It's not even close. Here we are on Maganatha. Up a point in the red Protoss probes, we got Hero. His opponent in the bottom right in the blue. Trigger from Basilisk. Hoping to come back. These guys picked a large, janky, goofy map. Did I just get my hair cut? No, I just know, I'm just not wearing my hat. I was not feeling well earlier and was feeling kind of hot, so I took my hat off and I forgot about it. I was like, yeah, whatever. I actually need to even it out a bit, but generally speaking, I keep my hair pretty much. I try to keep it the same length and not go too long. But I always fuck up and have to go back over. Dare I say it, even with less hair, I should have... Yeah, I probably should just shave and keep it going for a bit. But, wintertime, the beard comes back, though, for sure. 100%. Alright, Proxy Robo from Hero, I'm guessing. Maybe, maybe not. Surely. No, it's Stargate. No, actually, I don't know, because he doesn't have his gate. It's probably going to be Proxy Robo. Yeah, yep, Proxy Robo. We all know it. I appreciate that happy stance, by the way, too. Sorry, I didn't mean to... There's no delay except for my response, because I'm like, alright, we're looking at the game. I'm kind of tired. What should be interesting is we're on double-sided semifinals. The question is, will we have which of these two is going to make it to the finals in the upper bracket, and who will be the winner of Beyond and Classic? We'd be zipping along. Robo finishing for Trigger, or for Hero, Trigger. Getting his battery up. I like that he's got a third gate. He knows something's up. Oh, Trigger, is he out of position? Nope. Just in time, the probe makes it. Two adepts are here. Trigger is going to cancel that. The probes, skirmishing, pulling, whatever. Trying to get in here, and... Ooh. Alright, just some forced lost mining time from Hero. Trigger is going to get the block off. Trigger needs... Oh, man. That is a Warp Prism, but Trigger is going to need shield batteries. I would have liked him dropping one there, but okay. Okay, this could be a oh, Hero with the play. He's going high ground. He's going upstairs, ladies and gentlemen. He is going upstairs. Adepts, wow. That's actually a smart shade, but Traeger was right on top of that for the defense with the Adepts. He's going Stargate. I actually like the Stargate. It takes a while, etc. I mean, he could have got a Robo, but yikes. This is rough for Trigger. He's got to be cautious now. He splits stuff up. The thing is, with the 2 Adepts, they at least drain the shields on the Adept pretty quickly. Trigger getting some Zealots for the Immortal. Or I should say Immortals. Another one getting Chrono boosted. Hero with obviously nearly double the army supply, but Trigger's got to be really careful here. But it's going to come down to... Oh, this is getting played by Mr. Hero. Trigger's going to have to be really cautious. He did drop batteries, but I'd like another pylon as well. You can't do everything. Okay. Okay, Stargate's finished, and Trigger's not going to be able to do anything. Honestly, in this case, I wouldn't hate Phoenixes. He's done 1 Void Ray and Phoenixes, but even Phoenixes now... they can be clutch for picking up the Immortals, obviously going ham on this, but the 1 pylon is the problem. That Artosis pylon forward-facing. It's like the front-facing baby chick meme. The front-facing baby pylon. Powering all those 4 gateway, shield batteries. Jesus Christ, I'm a boomer. Anyway. Trigger decides to leave the wall. He says, fuck it. Kills 1 Immortal. The other one's lost its shields. It's close at army supply. A lot of sentries, a lot of shield batteries. Energy recharge is on cooldown, and there's no energy available. Hero is now the one with the Guardian Shield, forcing Trigger to go back. Trigger can pull the boys, even though there's 4 Adepts. Another Phoenix. Yeah, see what I'm saying? He needed the pylon earlier. Oh, Trigger was in such a great spot. I mean, he's technically not done, but... Now there's a decent amount of Stalkers for the Phoenixes. The hard wall means the probes can't escape the army can't even escape anymore unless that's killed. Oh man, all the static in the low ground is done. Hero's committed. Like, Trigger could kill that and get out and whatever. He's gonna lose a supply cap, obviously, the pylon and everything else. Trigger trying to get units. Disjoining the fight with the Phoenixes. He really wants to Graviton Beam that Immortal. That's a big piece of the puzzle here, but... Picks it up. Oh my god, does he get the Immortal? It's close. The army supply favoring Hero, of course. But, oh, he catches the Warp Prism still. Trigger can retreat to the high ground. Trigger, go to the shield battery. Yeah, he needed to go to the shield battery. All right, at this time, like, he needs to buy time with whatever, and I wouldn't hate a Void Ray going out after this. Because you get that high DPS from the prismatic alignment. Yeah, they kind of suck. But at the end of the day, it's a kind of tanky boy. Is Hero going to expand behind this now? It's Hero. We've seen it. It's PvP that happens. Second Warp Prism's out. That's really rough. Trigger trying to block this off. Oh, this is damning. For our Canadian in Korea Protoss player. Oof. Honestly, I feel like if Trigger microed back up a little earlier and killed that pylon, he would have been fine, but more so it had to do with the low ground pylons not being made. Like, underneath, he needed a pylon there at the least, or maybe one to the left as well. And I think he just held that. Like, he actually was doing some phenomenal defense, but... You know, he was initially having to prepare in 2 positions. He just was sending a unit out to scout for here to see if Hero had an expansion, but... this army supplies is so big. Forgive the observing, folks. It's pretty shitty today. God damn. Hero does it pretty soon. I'm sure we're going to see it. It's match point. GG. He takes it in a swift 2-0 victory. Hero is, but Trigger's beaten Max Packs. He's beaten Hero plenty of times. PvP's in there. Literally, inertia did come down to that. At least one other, and I would argue 2 other pylons, where the 3 shield batteries were in the natural, would have made all the difference. Maybe an additional battery. 2 pylons and 1 battery, I think, would be better, but it's hard when he had to make the decision because of the high ground. He just decided, fuck it, there's all these adepts, I'm just going to leave it walled. But still, it's hard in those moments when you're the expander versus the 1 base all-inner. And, yeah. And we'll see what we got. Hero in the finals. Classic and Rex still fighting. Okay, so we have the lower bracket semifinals isn't here yet. It's letting Chicken Man know. Anyway, I will be back in just a minute, but we got time. I'm gonna look and see if the ducklings are covering the other side. They are. It is looking like Classic is having one on there. Rex from Offside Gaming, a Zerg player. The underdog, if you will, but Rex can pull some spicy stuff. Looks like that one might be over soon, but I'm gonna use the facility. Jesus, I still had water, but I've been going through these fuckers. Alright, looks like we do have a game. And it looks like it will be Classic versus Beyond. Perfect timing. Again, guys, if you want to help the KSL tonight, please use those codes on Matcherino. Actually, I can technically do it too. Wow, 35 codes available. You guys have been crushing it. I just claimed one because I can't, because Chicken Man makes those. Shout out to the players for doing it. All right, so we will be getting into another. Lower bracket semifinals coming right up here. Their video. All right. We're just waiting on games to come in. Beyond. In the house with the lobby. We are in the lobby. This is bugging me. Alphabetical order, yo. Beyond versus Classic.
Hey!
Jesus.
Who wants to have some fun?
Yo, thank you for the raid, Nebby City. Guys, make sure you give Nebby City a follow on the Twitch chat. Hope you had a good stream, amigo. We are just getting into our first game of the series. What's up, dude? Welcome, Raiders. We're getting into the lower bracket semifinals right now. And here we are, spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Persephone in the orange SCVs. From Shopify Rebellion, it is Beyond. And his opponent in the bottom left, formerly on Twisted Mind, it is Classic, the highest performing Protoss player in 2025 at the Esports World Cup, etc. The Esports World Cup, namely. It's where it matters. But anyway. Beyond. Proxy raxing it out right at first. I don't like this. He's going to go 2 Rax Reaper, I'm pretty sure. We'll see. Beyond's been doing this a bunch. He could go Marauders, which I'd like a little better. I don't know. Like, you can certainly get damage done, but it's more so the positioning of this. It's situational. Actually, I think it'll be fine for the pathing, but Classic, the fact that he hasn't scouted leads me to believe he's going to either, like, he's going to Cyber Core scout, or rather look for proxies as he drops his core, his Nexus, his Pylon. Or, yeah, well, what? Yeah. He is going to do just as I said. Beyond already has his first Reaper out, second Rax finishing up. His Orbital Command Center coming online just in a moment. And it's a 0 scout from Classic. So this Reaper has potential to get a lot of damage. The second one even may. We'll see how Classic's micro game is. What did Storm get hosed in the It's been the same for 60. I don't know why. Like, to be honest, like, it's because people were complaining. It's because of energy recharge. But, like, honestly, like, even as much Terran as I've been playing, as much as I hate, you know, hate it on that side of things, it has been this, like, even in lore or any way you cut it, going back to the original Starcraft, before Brood War even, Storm has been a powerful tool, and it's like, yeah, it's still powerful-ish, but it's kind of like, I don't know. You have to be like a potato like me to die to it, a highest Templar. It feels like, I'm joking a little bit, but it's, like, it's good against tanks and lurkers, more or less, or like decent. And this, my friends, is why I don't like this build against Protoss. The high air levels, that's worked out sometimes, but Beyond's still doubling down on these Reapers, but he's lost too many. 2 Reapers too many. Like, if he had 3 right now, he could have a 4th, he could have 5 out, and he might get some significant DPS to the Stalkers. Like, yeah, he's actually doing some, but I think he will lose. Yeah, he's gonna lose yet another Reaper, and that's the thing, is now it's the same song and dance again. It'll be 3 Reapers, 1 injured with 1 Stalker. Behind it, we do have our CC just going down, etc. It's just, the whole point's catching worker damage, and Really, Classics was right on top of this with the micro. Yeah, this is... I think Beyond has long overstayed his welcome. Yeah, I'd be lying if I thought that patch was fucking fantastic. That patch is kind of rough. It's gonna be nice for Terran for sure for a while if it went through as it is. But the thing is it is the PTR, so it is very likely. Like, who knows? Because now that Blizzard's doing it, question mark. It's not the Balance Council direct. That's one concern, is will it be adjusted? Or is that what we get and that's it? With no changes, no testing, no whatever. I'm sure there'll be some kind of testing. As we usually get, but that'd be my only concern with it. Because it definitely feels like already from the rip, not just like reading the notes from playing on it, that it feels like it could use some, we need some tweaks. But like low-key, I don't know. Especially with some of the other changes that happen, you know? Because realistically, my argument would be the one thing that's going to be interesting is on the patch is if you're going Colossus, right? Because, you know, Protoss, you know, we do got Colossus and you're playing Protoss. The thing is, the Vikings got reduced in cost, where you might be able to pump out Vikings. More to do with the gas cost, you know what I'm saying, is where you're at. Sometimes even the minerals, the reduction in Viking cost might actually, even help in that situation, situationally, but... Alright, Classic going for a big Blinky boy. There is a tank in position. Second one is on the low ground. Liberators coming here. Uh-oh. Beyond needs to siege that tank. Beyond chasing it down instead. Wait, Beyond, what are we doing? Oh, he was baiting the tank flare. Okay, that was calculated. That was actually kind of calculated from Beyond right there. He didn't lose the tank, but he got rid of, like, all the stalkers but one, so effectively he's fine. He did lose the reactor. No, it was a cancel. Lost the liberators. I guess the bigger thing. What am I saying? The reactor. Who gives a damn? Combat shields are delayed. But yeah. You know, I totally agree. Highest Templar, though, that where it's at. It's weird. Removing the abduct on siege tanks is strange, though Microbial Shroud is effectively baby Dark Swarm from Brood War. But that shit's definitely a little busterino. I mean, it makes ZVZ interesting for sure. I had my experience with that. Playing some ZVZ and my opponent went fast Infestation Pit and Roach Wars, and I had upgrade advantage, and Microbial Shroud actually won the fight with that half damage. It's kind of crazy. All right. Blink round 2. Interesting from Classic. He did get charged, but he's going for another round of Blinky Boys because he knows Beyond is out of position. Oh, the Medivacs. He's going to try to afterburn. Takes a lot of damage on one after losing the other. I like the patience, not the stem right there. Though he did lose the... Oh, he lost Stim! Ladies and gentlemen, Stim was so close to finish. Oh, my God. Beyond has combat shields, but no stem. He's gonna have concussive shells. That's why he didn't stem. I'm like, oh, he didn't stem. Well, he lost him. The last oh my god. Oh my god, this is rough. Beyond did get a third CC up, so I'm not hating that. His worker count's good. His army supply is great, but the fact that he lost stem was pretty massive right there. Storm coming in. Beyond does have his Ghost Academy coming online. Does have his +1. Oh, there, all 3 siege tanks protecting this line in kind of interesting spot. But it's all been stalker harass for now. So the Zealots, the High Templar, and Immortal out, everything else being built back home and doing their thing for Classic, who's going for his 4th base, to be honest. He's at a perfectly fine time to take a 4th now. But beyond losing Stem is... It's crazy to see Ghost coming out and Stem's not done. No, this is not on the PTR. This is on the current ladder patch. But that is so crazy. One give would be to see these observers. Well, we know, you can tell right away if the observer's in surveillance mode, and you can see it and it doesn't look invisible because... And I see where everybody's like, well, that's a bullshit thing Protoss had, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, wine. In my opinion, that's... I was kind of like scratching my head on that one, because already we had the observer fucking increased in size, and when they're in surveillance mode, yeah, it's hard to see, like, on the map, like, randomly, wherever, but, like, in the usual suspect spots, like, even in pro games, we usually see them up, it's scanned, it's whatever. That's another weird one. The storm drops. That's another thing that can be pretty good, though. So, guys, there is something I noticed about the other storm. Workers are very fast and nimble, but when they get all choked up, storm drops could actually be pretty good because of that 8+ second duration. I had somebody do it to me, and I was kind of stuck. But, you know, like Terran SimCity, your SCVs can, like, be just trapped. And, yeah, it takes them longer to die. But, say there's 2 storms dropped. They have nowhere to go. So they're pretty much fucked. I mean, that's fit. In fairness, Pig gets a lot of shit. Like, he was the constructor of this. Pig just voiced his opinion on stuff. You know what I mean, over time. And he's even been like, yeah, I just, you know, I may have said this, that it turns out that wasn't the greatest call. Like, nobody's perfect. I will give Pig that credit on he got like a lot of flack on shit, and I'm like, what? Whatever, man. You know what I mean? But I think it is funny, though. The rev tag, I agree, is something that maybe they could have looked into that rather than surveillance mode. That would be big. That'd be a, that's more of a Zerg specific thing, but I suppose it can affect, it sometimes affects PVT or TVP, depending on how you're looking at it. Oh, the tanks. Unprotected. 2 of them are. 3 of them are. Oh my god. Wait, one of them saved. Oh, all 3 are saved. Nicely done by Beyond. Beyond. Some big moves. Does have the missile turret catching the observer for the moment. Beyond pushing this larger army out to the side, but the Zealot run by number 2 happening. Oh, man. Ah, the friendly fire of the tank killed the other one. Rest in pieces. 1 survives. Beyond. Getting more tech labs. What do we got going on here? Double starport already. He just has his factory floating. He's like, a fuck Widow Mines. He's got Colossus. He's got Storm. He's got observers everywhere. We don't want that smoke. He's going into Viking into Liberator territory. One thing Beyond doesn't have is ship weapons. He did manage to, you know, yeah, he managed to sneak out the 4th base and everything, but he doesn't have ship weapons, which is pretty crucial once you make that sky transition. He's getting them now, as I said that, of course, but and does have 2 E. Okay, there it is. He's got his 3-3 coming. The downside to taking your 3rd base here is when Protoss goes to push it and it's not a planetary. It's, you know, usually, it kind of works out to his advantage in a way for back home defense, but we'll see what happens, how this plays out. These guys just kind of playing a war of attrition right now. Like, Beyond obviously can't push him. Honestly, Classic has more army. Beyond went to 82 workers, so I don't know, Chief. I think he just built some extra workers, so, you know, when Zealots come in, it just evens out in supply, and then he builds his army larger. Vikings trying to... Oh, man, the Vikings get blinked on. Honestly, the Vikings might be in a good spot if he does this right with good micro. He is going to pick up one of the... Oh, no, walked into the storm. Did eat some on the Vikings. He picks up one of the Colossi. Some decent EMPs were landed, it should be noted, for Beyond. it's still pure Viking territory. I think Beyond's making too many Vikings. I mean, he's planning on losing some to the Storms, to the Archons. Not too many Stalkers left, but at the end of the day, I almost feel like he is getting to Liberator. He's setting up for it, certainly. He's got advanced ballistics in the way. Bases for days. Classic has the gold base. Oh, Beyond doesn't cancel that. Oh, man. All the Colossi are down. The army supplies looking in favor of Beyond for the moment, but he's got to be mindful of all these storms. Losing he does have a little energy on Ghost. But, wait, all these high-energy Archons. Those were high-energy, high Templar that morphed into Archons. I didn't believe they were EMP just yet. The problem is his army supplies tied up in Vikings. Caduceus reactor being researched, but I don't know if that's going to matter. Caduceus, these nuts, because... Mamma mia, Beyond in some trouble. He landed Vikings, but they're injured. I think he needed to land them in the fight before, but it's Stalkers and Immortals. SCV is actually going to be useful here. The problem is the economy of Beyond. It's not looking great because he's been producing behind this all. So losing those workers now is a bit of a problem for our Terran player, who loses a medevac on top. His army supply looking lower. The Colossi are here, but now some of the Vikings survived. Wait, how many survived? Only one? Oh my god, only one Viking survived. He needed to rebuild medevacs. That's a priority as much as you want to get into Liberators and stuff. Like, Beyond doesn't have much money. He lost a lot of medevacs. He lost effectively... Oh my god. Those Vikings were worth it. I think it attacked Terran from the front. Yeah, the Vikings definitely were worth it, but... To what end? Like, usually you want to see the trades... being a little more efficient for Terran. Oh my god, the rally! The Scouter Colossus! Oh my god, the rally on the Robo. It just gets disintegrated for Classic. Okay, so that was one effective trade for Beyond that he didn't have to do anything for. The Classic Scouting Robo. Oh no, Beyond is all clumped up, and there's a lot of High Templar coming. EMPs are great, but he's gonna need some for the High Templar, and he's not gonna be able to get out. A nice fanning out of the bio, but at the end of the day, I think there's just, it's Storm 30 and Colossi 30. There's no Vikings left. There's some in the menu. He's certainly cooking some, but if he can get a nice EMP, it's about saving the SCV. Now he can actually lose those. He's got CCs. It's just about taking smart fights. Beyond. Take a smart fight, Beyond. You have so low army supply, Beyond. He needed that Ghost. Oh, now here come the Chargy boys, and Classic's gonna take it. Oof. Not like this. Not gonna lie, some of those fights from both of them were, not ideal. Beyond did make a hell of a game out of that, considering how... The early game didn't help him, certainly. We'll put it that way. In fact, let's take a look. Shows you right there. I love how it says Winter Classic. I should have closed replay stats bots. And effectively, you can look here. Obviously, Protoss is going to be ahead. When you don't kill those workers, it's pretty big. And then you're trading out stuff for nada. Oops, I got to click on the lobby. And we will be getting into game number 2. Mino Medevac Marine Job. Well, it's kind of how he opened. He didn't even have stim, mate. He didn't even have stim inertia. Stim was denied, which was... Honestly, Beyond made that into a game for sure, from how awkward of a spot he was in. He had some good defense against the first Blink Assault, killed a lot of the Stalkers, etc. But we did get into an issue where it was looking a little dicey there. Anyway, here we are going on to game number 2. Can he come back and prevent us from a Protoss versus Protoss Grand Finals in the orange Terran SCVs? Representing Shopify Rebellion, it is Beyond. And his opponent in the bottom right in the red. Protoss probes, he's up a point. The Wind Toss. It is Classic. And we are on Pylon. For a second map of the lower bracket semifinals. Is it Hero on the finals? Yeah, Hero's on the upper bracket side. It was Hero Trigger for the upper bracket semifinals. Percival looked like he was having a bit of a rough day. I know, like, you'd say what you will. Trigger's got some really good TVP, but Percival's been cooking lately. He just looked like he was in having a rough one today. There were a couple mistakes he made, which, I mean, everybody makes mistakes and has their days, but that I haven't been seeing him do myself lately. Beyond going for the eBay block, but one gas. I mean, usually you're going one gas and an eBay block, but we'll see what we get here. Beyond going, he only leaves it halfway. He's being a gentleman. He's like, I'm gonna leave it halfway. Classic skipping a beat. Oh, Beyond going for where Protoss wants to take the base. Classic gets the scout. It's going to be a Reaper opener from Beyond, and this is now quite a bit delayed. But it's 2020. Could be way worse delayed for Protoss. Cybercore going down, I think, is your best bet. And it actually is the gas finishing up. So I think that's actually not too bad for Classic. The pylon being late. Nah, never mind. That's not too bad. We got the Stalker coming out, so it's not the end of the world. In fact, Reaper ain't gonna catch much. Didn't do a whole hell of a lot for Beyond. Actually, in this case, I don't think it was all that shabby. Second Stalker gonna make it out, and Beyond might be losing this Reaper fast. Oh no. It's a trap! The General Akbar Stalkers is what I like to call that. Beyond thought he was safe to pick off some probes, and Stalkers said, no. Not here, buddy. Alright, let's see the rally point on here. Yeah, Beyond is getting the, with the two Stalkers there, seeing Classic pushing. Classic's being really aggressive here. Will the bunker finish in time? I think it should. Yeah, he should be just fine. Beyond does hold. But at what cost? It's an expensive bit of a hold here, and the Stalkers will be annoying and take a while, especially from how he opened with one gas going 1-1-1. He is getting his orbital at least building the SCVs. Now 3 Stalkers here. He's kind of pinned down. Classic. His warp gate finishing up. Oh, he's going DTs. Wow. Dark Templar. If I'm a little slower today, it's because of I had some health stuff going on. Oh, Caitlin's asking me, what the hell? Alright, Caitlin wants to get in next game. Okay. Caitlin's gonna be casting with me. Not Platinum Heroes Caitlin, but OG Zerg GM former MLG player Caitlin. Or rather, not, whatever, you know, Caitlin with a K. Caitlin with a K. The original Caitlin. From Twitch. With a K. I forgot to mention that. I forgot. No, it's K-A-I-T. K-A-I-T-L-Y-N. She's like pretty popular gal on the Twitch of the old days. Yep, correct, Medic Jr. She's streaming right now. She just wants me to invite her to the next game. And looks like Classic actually, it's interesting we got Hyperflight Rotor Banshees when we could have a Raven, but we didn't know what was going on. Blink is the follow-up to the DTs. There is the proxy pylon, more are coming. This is going to be rough, because the Raven's going to take a while to get out. The 3 Stalkers going to be a bit of a problem as well, but the 2 Banshees could be helpful. What do we got for... oh my gosh, this is rough. DDs were killed, but there's more, is the problem. Hyperflight rotors finishing up here. Do we have a Raven? No, we don't. Oh my gosh. Wait, why? Whoa. Okay, he's gonna scan. He's got a missile. That's fine. It's just... Blink's not done yet. There is a shield battery and one stalker. Yes, stalkers can be warped in. But things are on cooldown a bit. No cloak. It's hyperflight. I think Beyond is cooking. Real talk, I think Beyond is cooking for the next patch with the hyperflight rotor decrease in construction time. Factory kind of floating around here for a bit. Injured medevac trying to make its way back in. Banshee's getting a lot of work done on the other side of the map, however. Oh, that blink was big. It's going to take out one of the Banshees. Only one is going to be out DPS by the shield battery, but still. Beyond taking the lesser side of the trades as the third base goes down for Classic. This is a scrappy one here. I mean, good picks. It's actually equal. The fact that Classic is a third base behind this is probably one of many things I can think of that are not going too hot for Beyond. However, he's going to have +1 stim. Hyperflight rotors are such a meme. Oh my gosh. But, so, oh my god. No, 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 Beyond! Wait, Beyond doing Beyond things that actually kind of worked out. That was like Indiana Jones moment right there. Holy crap. Stem forward, he trades a Marine for a Stalker. That's big dubs for Beyond. Yep, Storm has... Storm's not there yet. He's going into charge. The Templar Archives is there. Beyond really delayed the shit out of Classic. So he went charge before... And Immortals situationally, I think, because of how much damage was done to the probe count earlier. So it did mess with the Protoss economy. Beyond doing a good job of catching up on SCVs a little bit. Catches a Warp Prism, I believe. Jesus Lord. No, I'm wrong. It was just a pylon. What? It was just a pylon. Never mind. It was the fucking proxy pylon. I swore it was a... Yeah, that is true. Beyond, I've seen Beyond come out of sticky situations over the years many times. Oh, the whole position. Dear God, Classic just donated Stalkers. The thing is going to be the Zealots after. High Templar are out. Storm's going to be finishing up now. This is where it's going to get terrifying for Beyond a little bit. He's going to have to be very cautious in how he handles this. And the Observers, 2 Observers. Beyond's usually really good at spotting them, so he must not be looking at that army for the moment, because he's like, oh shit, we got all messed up here economically. Oh, he's pulling the boys! But the problem is that the Observers are going to see the boys. And he needs to keep scans for TTs. Kind of in between a fucking shit and a turd sandwich here. Oh, big all-in, big storm! Widow Mines are here. The Observer's scouting this. There are more storms available. Beyond, no, don't clump up and overstim. Oh no! Beyond he just knew it was over. I think Beyond sacrificial stemmed. You don't see him stem like that. That was like him literally like, fuck this shit, I can't win. GG. All right. Honey Rai Rai, what's up? Yeah, imagine Protoss. Oh.
Looks I usually.
Hey, Caitlin, what's up?
Hello. One sec. Let me put this on my very expensive FPS gaming headset. Which one?
I'm gonna quickly add a bowcaster.
Which one are you? I don't.
There you go.
Focusrite. There we go. I'm still using my Focusrite. Okay, cool.
Fancy. focus right.
Yeah, a Scarlet.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Scarlet for a fan of Scarlet.
I'm saying that it's funny too because I'm like looking at mine. I got my Delgado Wave XLR and then I got my Scarlet 2i2 for my guitar.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I just put my Strat into the amp, my like Mustang amp.
Oh, nice.
But I should plug it into. Yeah, wait, I should.
I don't even use amps. I
How
should,
again?
but I'm like right now I'm still unemployed, so you know I'm not buying any guitar goodies for a while. But I got a I use Amplitude like exclusively now. I do have amps.
This hot woman used my guitar yesterday on the stage because my friend was using my guitar.
Oh,
shit,
yeah?
I only just accepted. Yeah, my friend was using my guitar to set, and then this girl, she asked my friend, she was like, "Can I use your guitar?" And my friend was like, I don't know. Hey, Caitlin, can she use your guitar? And I was like, yeah, of course. And then she used my guitar.
Oh, that's awesome.
My blonde Taylor gets around.
Your blonde Taylor gets around. Nice.
Yeah, and she thanked me at the end of her set. She was like, "This guitar is amazing," and I was like, "I know."
It's awesome.
My blondie.
So how have you been, Kate? Everything
Yeah, you
good?
can.
School, work, life, good? Streaming?
I'm so messed up right now from figure skating. I'm in so much pain.
Oh.
Because I switched back to figure skating 4 hours a day instead of only 2 hours a day.
Okay.
And we also do off ice.
Mm.
So I'm in so much pain.
That's still
And
cool.
I only
you
do
still
family.
Do it.
I only do like a family doctor clinic on Mondays. That's it.
Oh wow. Rough times. Yeah, I've been unemployed since May 30th. I did a relatively successful subathon for like
Oh my god!
too long.
I was not here.
That was I'll never do one again, Kate. Screw that. Get wrecked, witch.
You're never doing what?
A subathon again. No shot. Maybe like a week
Oh,
one.
but it worked out good.
Oh, it did. Yes, that's how I'm living right now. It was the subathon this summer. It was 30 plus days. I don't know. Crazy sauce, though. You know what I'm saying? Best of 5.
Wow, that's so cool though. That like it went that far. I'm too. Oh my god. Oh, let's start. Wait,
Yeah,
okay,
we can
you
catch
start,
up after. You want to do the honors?
Let's see. Oh, this is a hard pick, but I gotta go with top left. We have Hira.
Yeah. And his opponent at the bottom right, we got Classic in the blue.
Hey.
We're on Magadath.
Yeah, I'm always too scared to do a subathon because it's like, what if it just
doesn't
ends? What if it just ends? You're like, okay, if I don't get one sub by the end of this 24-hour stream, it's over. And then you get there, and then it's over.
Yeah,
I'm too scared.
like, I mean, there were plenty of reasons for me. Like, honestly, I was so burnt out on StarCraft before and streaming and everything because I've never stopped. Like, what's the difference to normal? Well, I will tell you, if it wasn't for Up a Tree gave me some good advice before, but I kind of would say if you did it, I have some experience now, so I can definitely lend some wisdom.
Chat can't hear you. Chat can only hear me.
Well, that's probably a good thing for your stream.
I can fix this. Sorry, chat, one sec.
Yeah, I actually shaved and stuff too, Caitlin, is the funny thing. I'm just now growing my beard back, because I know you know what I look like normally, but I literally was babyface Dave for the first time in like 7-8 years. Crazy.
Yeah, casting with Dave, but chat can't hear Dave.
Zoinks. Discord settings, probably, I would guess. Or...
Really? I would think it's OBS.
Yeah, it could be OBS. Yeah, depending on how your stuff's split up. But it couldn't hurt to check Discord if you're, depending on...
Cruz, never a fan of Dave.
Ha. We should do that collab thing when we get a minute between games or something, or, you know, when you get your...
I don't know how to fix it.
Yeah. It's been a minute. You've been busy figure skating.
I'm just gonna output it to desktop, and then it'll probably work.
Yeah, I put it on the same track, whatever channel that Starcraft 2's on, and is usually how I do
Yeah,
it.
I'm just gonna put it on the same track as Starcraft. Can you guys hear Dave now?
Hello, 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 hello. Ahoy, hoy.
Oh, the cancel. Like, whoa, the cancel the remake. Wait, what was that? What did Classic just do?
Classic did cancel the. There was the pylon blocking the Nexus, and I don't know. It was crazy.
But it's not blocked. Oh
No.
my god, what did I miss?
Yeah, I
Sorry,
missed
chat.
too. I was kind of. We were yapping. How you doing, Gamma?
Yeah,
Gamma
this
one?
creates an echo. My bad.
They hear an echo? Yeah.
Because I put you, because you're on my like monitor, like
Oh,
not a monitoring channel, like my monitor.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know your setups because everybody's got. I know you've been around long enough that you have fancy stuff, and I have fancy stuff, and you know what I'm saying. It's everybody's got their own fancy setup. You know.
What was the F for?
The F was for.
Was that the
halluc-
scouting Phoenix getting
Yeah.
shot down right away, or?
Yeah, I think so.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, big Fs. Poor guy. Poor Phoenix.
I'm calling it. Hero's gonna blunder a game because, as you know, Hero has a big crush on Kate. I'm just kidding. I'm making him feel that he's a married man. Like you'd be like, oh my gosh, I can just.
No, Hero and Classic went up to me once, and they were like, "Which one of us do you think is more attractive?" And I was like, "Sue. I think Sue's really attractive."
That's fucked up. That is fucked up, Kate. You're just like, I think you play Protoss. I already know where you were going with that. Chad might be thinking whatever. You're like, yo, that's
Man, I can't. It's crazy to think about PvP in Wings of the Void, Wings of Legacy. What the hell is it called?
Legacy of the Void or Wings of Which one are we talking
Wings
about
of
here?
Liberty. Wings of Liberty. It's so bro. PvP was archaic. It was already ancient at that time without hallucination scouting.
TVP was 4-gate blink for 12 minutes to 20 minutes. Let's be real. Into Colossus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a lot of 4-gate, 3-gate. Yeah.
Paused.
I have a question.
And now of course the standard PvP is F10N. So
I'm gonna do something real quick, or attempt to, because you're a fellow slightly. I can't call you a boomer. It's not appropriate to ask my bros their age, which I already know because we can always just Wikipedia anyway. But I'm trying to make you seem less my age. You know what I'm saying?
no.
I'm basically saying you're not a dinosaur like 90% of my Twitch chat calls me.
Oh, rip.
Where's the collaborate thing? Do you disable that shit?
Oh, I don't know. My mods do that.
No, it's something on the streamer thing. Normally when you have stuff, it just says, do you want to, you could share chat, you could do, whatever. And
But you have to send the invite and then one of my mods accepts, right?
Yeah, you have to on your own because it's through your web browser because Twitch wants you to use their sound stuff, but you just mute on there and essentially.
I wonder if Kuro could do it.
Because you physically have to on your computer because of OBS, I believe.
On OBS?
Well, no, it's not through OBS. It's maybe your mod could, but I literally don't see the option there. Oh, it's. Caitlin is unavailable, or maybe it's glitched out. I don't know.
I'm unavailable.
Hashtag too
I'm not
cool
I'm not
to hang
open
with
to
Dave.
collabs.
Says the girl casting right now with me. Oh my god, look at this attack. Classic, fighting uphill.
I wish I could tell you if that did anything. The thing is that Hero got some good scouts off, so Hero's staying at home with a higher tech army is completely fine.
Oh,
He's not actually stuck. His sentries are gaining energy. He's scouting. He's not actually being denied information, so...
Yeah. So, But there in the trades though, I can tell you there was an Oracle loss, 8 workers, a Stalker, and 2 Adepts for Hero, and then 2 Stalkers, 10 workers, and 2 Adepts for Classic. It's about even, but it's situational. It's weird. Look at the hallucinations fighting.
Oh, I love the hallucinations. Is it working? No, there's no focus fire. So
you know, the problem was Hero had them in the back.
Fire.
Yeah, they were in the back line too.
Yeah, that's so interesting because now they might actually just give Hero false confidence.
Yeah.
Wow, they didn't take anything. That's so sad. I wish I could rewind that right now.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, just by
Instant
chance, they
replay.
didn't do anything.
Yeah, true.
Interesting.
You know, there's things you got to do on your own on the OBS side for it. I know Beowulf always would do that in the past, but like, you could basically do instant clip replays, but that would be so cool in game to have picture-in-picture instant replays set up. Like,
Oh, cute.
you just gave me an idea, and we need to get that done, Kate.
Cute, cute.
Oh my gosh.
Not cute for these guys though that are
No.
stuck out here. Oh, the babies.
The trades. But we got Big Daddy Immortals out from Classic.
Fake dragoons.
Fake Dragoons, true. So, if I may, there was so much stuff you're like, I tried messaging you. You're a hard gal to get a hold of, because during the subathon and stuff, I talked to different friends of mine, and I do have some stuff planned, and there's one friend I'm pretty sure you shouldn't have beef with, but I'm gonna go on a limb and take a guess and see if you'd be interested. Kwame, would you be interested in doing casting if I set up a tournament? Yeah.
No, we have so much beef, okay? Me and Tempo, That guy, no way, okay?
I knew you. Would you be down to do if I set up a tournament with you, me, and Tempo?
Of course, I fucking love Kwame. Are you crazy?
Yeah, because we've been talking about it, and he saw me at Cheesadelphia, and I had to like try to run the stuff, and then everything else. Thankfully, Protostegosaurus was there. I ended up having no sleep. Gerald was my roommate, and because he needed some help with the place to stay and stuff, and everything was at dumpster fire. But because of that too, like we didn't have a true cast together, and I was like, you know what, maybe we should get a lot of the OG people together. And I figured you two, who doesn't love Tempo? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, who doesn't love Tempo?
But you
Except
two
for
go
me,
back.
'cause I have so much beef with him.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually joke around about that when I message him about it. If you're down though, we'll try to set something up.
You know, some people, they still make extra probes for their 4th Nexus.
Yep.
But, of course, Classic is doing the smart thing and perfectly timing it for when the, like...
Yeah.
You can't tell that he's going to take a 4th based on making extra probes for it, because he's actually keeping the same, like, 66 number of probes. So that all gas... Oh, well, not that gas. So that most gases are saturated. And then he just moves the probes to the 4th base.
So in other words, what Classic's doing, you're right though, he's not spending money on probes, but in essence, he's doing the Zerg response when you know you're going to be attacked, even though your production's not out of your worker production
So
for
true,
Protoss,
though.
but it's basically
Yeah, I guess
the same.
that's why it feels so natural to me.
Yeah.
I mean, those charge loves, they got right on that Immortal over there. They're going to decimate that 2nd base, the probes.
Oracle!
Like, this
put in
will
the
be
work.
held off, but some damage might get done. I feel like those Zealots could have been sent to the main, actually.
Yeah, Classic looks like this is gonna be a rough
Never
ride.
mind, it's not holding.
Nope, I mean, it's the Zealots,
No, the
as you
Archons are
said.
here.
Well, the 2 Immortals are good with the battery, it's just the Zealots even more so, I feel like. It's...
Yeah, the Zealots were gonna, like, ravage that 2nd base no matter what.
Pillage and
Like,
plunder.
no matter what happened, it was gonna hurt.
Yeah, yeah. Also, guys, do me a favor, because you'd be surprised. I had a lot of people, who's this Caitlyn girl? And they think there's another streamer she's a Terran streamer, Caitlyn. Everybody thought it was her I was talking about. I'm like, no, like OG Caitlyn. Who's Caitlyn? I'm like, she's
I've
OG
streamed Terran.
Zerg Pro.
My Terran was my, like, Masters off race.
I'm a Terran. I played more Terran in 2025 than Protoss, and I've streamed like every day practically.
Oh.
That's my news for you. So sometime.
Oh, okay.
But there were some fun things I wanted to do, and I'm like, I was gonna run like a list of friends, like, are you cool with hanging with them, and you'd be like, yes, no, yes. But maybe we should. I know before you're like, I usually hang out with just the ladies, but I'm like, obviously it's not going to be just guys. But I wanted to do some kind of fun stuff like Pictionary and random other games.
Yo, Starcraft adjacent streamer. Hee hee.
Hey, I even play other shit now. Like, I'll be honest, the subathon did teach me that I do like. It reminded me how much I like playing new games, and like I never played Half-Life 2. So I played Black Mesa.
It's the ending to Half-Life 2 Part 2 is oh boy.
Don't no
Or
spoil.
did you get there yet?
Nope, I not Part 2. I played through the. Oh no, I just started Half-Life 2. I played the original remake Black Mesa and got through that and started Half-Life 2, and I need to get back to that.
Oh boy. But you know what's not sad? Wow. Here. Oh yeah, I gotta add the games. Hero. Being up a game.
He's a happy man.
A in the top left also.
True. And we're on Pylon as the map. It looks kind of sort of like a effed up Pylon. It's opponent at the bottom right in the blue. It's classic. Oh man.
Whoops, sorry. I'm still here, chat. I was just changing the score and it went to my like off screen. Ah!
So I'm not going. I'm sure you share that. Roughly whereabouts in Canada are you again, Caitlin?
Oh my god, see ya. Sorry, what?
Whereabouts are you again in Canada?
You know, around.
You know, I wasn't. You know, don't you know, eh? I was in.
Oh yeah, don't you know? Like Toronto area, like
Toronto,
south
yeah.
of Toronto.
Okay, so my question was not for anything weird. It was because of like time zones, and then you know you are involved in your figure skating, and you were doing your residency and all that stuff, and you know I don't. You always seem to stream late to me, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, I tried to change. I'm trying to fix that and not stream late. I'm trying.
You
It's hard.
and I are all of
Gabe Newell will have to go before Congress soon. What? Our Gavin? What are they doing to our Gavin?
Wait, what?
Gabe Newell will have to go before Congress soon.
That would be the perfect time to announce Half-Life 3. Fascinating.
Yep.
Yeah. So, fun fact, you're among
Wait, who's going after Twitch and Steam? They're going after Twitch and Steam. Who? American Congress?
Yeah. America. Not so
Chaz.
fuck yeah.
Oh my god, chat spam favorites for Chaz. Oh my god, hello.
But yeah, Nexus versus no Nexus. In base Robo from Hero. He's being aggressive. But yeah, that's wild.
That is wild. That's pretty cool because there's I'm like looking at the distance. It's short. It's perfect. It's short. It's open. You can't really block that off from attacking the natural. That's calculated. That's awesome.
Like low-key, I have a friend well, I have several friends in your neck of the woods. But I gotta say, we were talking before, since I've been unemployed, I'm like, he kept nudging me. He's like, Dave, you should try to go for citizenship. You should try to go for citizenship, you know, health insurance and stuff. And I kept, over the years, I'm like, nah, because you gotta go through a lot for Canadian citizenship, you know? Which I have no problem with.
Not as much as some other countries.
But, you and I are practically neighbors, Caitlin. That's how close to the border I am, is why that's a thing. I'm in like mini Canada, almost.
Sure.
we have high taxes, but we don't have free healthcare in upstate New York. But you know, it's still
That's kind of a big one. Poor Hero. Hero loses their Phoenix, but like a Phoenix goes right over their stalkers and nothing. It lives. Classics Phoenix gets away. It's totally fine.
I feel like a scientist with a head crab costume would go so hard for Halloween. That's so true, Chet. Cheticus in the house.
Who is they? Who is they that is taking Steam? to Congress. Congress is taking Steam.
No, it's so I don't know. It's everything's fucked here. I don't know. I give up on. I just am like, well,
I gotta look it up, bro. I only read patch notes for Starcraft. I don't look nothing up.
I just don't want to see Twitch go gone. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be like that'd be fucked. If they were actually doing stuff where they're like, yeah, you know, like as responsive this, that, and the other thing, you know, you got to pay streamers a better share and this, that, and the other. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm all about it. But you know, I don't think that's, from my understanding of it. That's
bro.
the kind of thing.
I looked at American politics once this week and I got depression.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do yourself a favor and don't. You know what I'm saying?
I literally was like, all right, that's a wrap on humanity, I guess. Bleak thing to hear someone in medicine say that, but it was all a horrible experiment gone wrong. Please just remove. I would not like to be a part of this anymore.
Oh man, I don't mean to laugh. I'm just.
You know, I don't know if Hero was doing this to build up the Immortals. It's actually seeming like that was a defensive in-base Immortal structure. Or he changed his mind, but I thought he was going to be aggressive.
He did it because he thought he was getting proxy roboed, but in reality it was a Stargate opener. Well, yeah, he was the one that mentioned aggressive too, but really it was a one gate. No, yeah, it looked. He was. I don't know. It's Hero. It's you see too. Hero being Hero, he immediately went to a Twilight right with it, and then like Hero has some funky PvP these days.
Grid, actually this comment got stuck by Automod. Grid says, Congress is suing internet for too many titties. Then leave my stream out of it, okay?
Yeah.
Go for like other people's streams. There's none of that here. I should be safe.
In your cast with me, where I say things that, you know, that's not like, as you know, that's not why I was banned and stuff was anything like that. Like, we are kind of you're lewd too, Caitlin. Let's be real here. Real talk.
We're showing too many Tobians.
It's the feet pictures,
which
guys.
one am I in the game? I'm actually both Hero and Classic.
I've been told I show my feet too much for Twitch, Kate. That was my thing. You blame it on Dave.
Sometimes it's a thing. Twitch rules like to go back and forth. They like to oscillate, basically. Sometimes things are allowed, other times things aren't allowed. Sometimes they're allowed, but they won't tell you.
Not allowed, no. I mean, I was partially like, my reaction was, you already know my shit a little bit, but I'm glad you were rooting for me. Thank you, Caitlin. It was you, Barry Crunch. There was a lot of people behind me. Tempo did. Some people. I have a sneaky.
Yeah, of course, anyone with a brain, basically.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Peg even gave me a good mention. I'm 99% sure Roddy was, you know.
Yeah, anyone with a brain and a backbone.
Facts. And then there were some people like, oh, Dave, he's, you know. I'm like, nope.
It's like people that are rallying for Jimmy Kimmel now. You were the original. You were the Jimmy Kimmel of Starcraft.
Basically, yes. I was called the Kathy Griffin of Starcraft before that happened. By the way, from my buddy, former coworker.
Is that the red hair comedian or is that the
the red hair comedian?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep. Well, she was canceled so many times and stuff, and came back. He was describing me to our boss. And because he watches my Twitch, they all do sometimes, and apparently they randomly come in too. So shout out to Michael, Aaron, Enzo,
this is gonna
Giovanni.
be very zealot heavy or adept heavy, but very zealot heavy. We don't have many gases. We have the fourth starting for Hero, but still like no gases at the third. We got weapons that'll be finishing.
Yeah, we got stuff happening. We got charge finishing for Hero.
Yeah, charge finishing.
And charge on the way for Classic. Do you only stream late? Like, that thing is, as I said, it's hard to get a hold of you.
Sometimes in the morning too.
What's the best time? Because you don't check your Discord, or do you have me on like the Dave's just bothering me list? Like real talk, because I need to know first.
Sometimes I just have too many messages on Discord, so I can't check it at all.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all. Like, I literally can't check it.
Like, should I message you on Twitter or something? Is there a way if I'm like, hey Kate, something cool is happening, would you be interested in?
No, still Discord, but or like one of my mods sometimes. Ooh, where's this Sword Prism going?
I'll bug your mods.
Oh, okay, one little quick legs guy at the 4th, but we got more going to the main.
Yeah, Hero's going with his Stalker hit squad. It's a Stalker.
It's a very defendable party though, because it's gonna be more charge lots, but these Stalkers are gonna be able to find solace between all of the like buildings.
May I have to ask you, are you absolutely exhausted, Caitlin? Because today's been funny. Legacy of the Wings of Starcraft, etc., and some of the stuff.
My brain no good.
You're tired. In other words,
Yeah,
right?
Bad brain.
All that.
I was kind of close with Wings of the Legacy.
No, I'm teasing you because I have that too, but you just sound like you're absolutely tired. You said you started the 4-hour figure skating stuff. Then do it to anybody. Yeah. That's like me walking up 2 flights of stairs.
I'm in a lot of pain all over my body.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
it hurts everywhere. I'm sorry. It's similar to like laddering a lot.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you have every muscle that
muscles you've been using. But I don't hate myself.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I feel good. I'm in pain, but I feel good.
That's yeah.
Oh boy, those Colo, they're also not.
Hero kind of threw this, to be honest. I know we've been talking about a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I agree. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised.
Like, Classic played it really well. Hero had some cool stuff, but this is where, like, you know,
Classic didn't have an observer, but Classic just knew that those Colo were fake. I don't know when they popped up. Like, they probably popped up in front of his eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, not to take too much credit away from Classic, but
this is looking pretty G-over. Pretty G-over.
Wow, that was amazing by Classic.
Yeah. G.
Wow. Wow.
Man.
That was incredible, not gonna lie.
I'm sorry, I've been, like, distraught. The whole thing of it
I mean, yeah, the early Robo, I guess, hurt the eco and held things back. Like, it does make a big difference. When you're in lower leagues, like, you might think that making these structures to be safe is smart, and
right,
it's not. I don't know what else to say. Well, like, I was gonna say, like, yeah, sure, maybe at like a different level it is. No, you know what? Like, don't learn with a crutch.
Well, the thing is, Hero did it too. Sometimes it's mind games, because now
true.
And I will say too,
that's another thing. Playing a 1v, like playing a best of 1 is entirely different from playing a best of 5. Completely different. And a best of 3 is also completely different.
Oh, absolutely. And I gotta say this too, Caitlin. There's something that happened. I know you've been busier than heck. You do know there's a PTR out right now, and Blizzard, the Balance Council, is now dissolved. It's now Blizzard with a balance advisory slightly, and they do whatever. That Blizzard's now is pushing out a patch, basically.
Yeah, I heard. I
didn't know if you've been
following. I didn't look into the specifics.
I can give you a synopsis as we get to.
I was scared. I was actually too scared to look into the specifics.
I'll explain.
Like, legitimately.
Some will be like, "What the WTF?" and it's kind of crazy. Do you want to do intros? And I'll shut up for a bit, but I can give you the cliff notes. Basically, there's not.
You can do classic. In the top right, well, now we're tied 1-1. Hero taking first game, Classic taking second, and now we're calling out Hero in the top right.
And Classic in the bottom left. My honestly thinking on it, other than SOS, I had to bring it back to chat the other day. I rewatched WCS 2019 with Classic versus Rogue. Is my favorite series in StarCraft 2. One of my personal, if not my favorite series in StarCraft 2. From how absolutely prepped Classic was really cheesy, and Rogue being Rogue, of course. He was extra cheesy, but he prepared everything. The cannon rushes, map-specific stuff, and he literally studied the hell out of Rogue, you know what I mean? Like, back then, it was a different StarCraft. Even 2019 still was... had some... you know what I'm saying? It was a little bit like the old days, kind of, sort of. Not quite, but...
Classic has done really well in best of 7s. And he'll even be down like the first couple games, but that's the thing about a best of 7 that it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So the cliff notes
and against like technically better players, like players that have better micro, better unit management, etc. Classic will beat them in a best of 7.
So my guess is this is going to be the only proxy we see, the proxy robo. It might be actually Hero Bank and the gas. No, it's going to probably be a proxy robo. Yeah, it's a robo first, in fact, from Hero. He doesn't even hide it. Actually, he kind of did out of the vision. But I'll give you the cliff notes. Zerg, Infestor change. Microbial Shroud is massively buffed. It defends all ranged attacks. It's at the same time nerfed. Like right now, you know, it gives the sticky stuff where it sticks to the, you know, it sticks to your units.
Yeah.
Well, now the ability, any ranged attack. So Marines, Marauders, Siege Tanks. Any units in the Shroud, you have to stay in it.
Okay, wait a second. Are they... Okay, I feel like I've heard of this before. I feel like I know where this is coming. Are they just bringing Fungal back, but under a different name and acting like...
No, Dark Swarm. It's like Baby Dark. Yeah, you're on the right thing. Dark Swarm and Brood War. Yes, that's kind of... But the thing is there is some trade-offs. Again, it doesn't stick.
Oh.
But the thing is,
will he stop it?
Siege tanks can't be abducted by...
Will he cancel it? Wait, will he cancel it? Will he cancel it?
We'll see. No, he...
Oh my god, it got out.
Well, it got out, but he did... That's actually big. He denied the War Prism. And
yep,
it's one base to one base. It's robo to proxy rope. This is so big.
Oh my god, that's huge.
But it's War Prism versus Immortal first. He can save the units.
Hero can't. Oh my god.
Sentry versus War Prism. Let's go, Kate. Do you mind that I call you Kate sometimes? I apologize. It's just
yeah, Kate was the name of my dad, and no, I'm just kidding.
Wait.
I mean, I don't have a dad, but I'm just kidding. So it's dark. Okay, so Baby Dark Shroud, Cloud, brain.
Yeah, it's okay.
I always thought it was funny that Infestors had like the Dark Archon ability.
Yep. So they nerf Storm. It's gonna sound like I'm gonna make I can read you the notes from my head.
You're fucking with me.
No, I'm not. That's true. They nerf Storm. Like
Protoss is so balanced around Storm.
Yeah, it's the thing is like it seems broken now because energy recharge. They nerfed energy recharge and they changed Storm, so it does 5 damage per tick instead of 10. Hold on, let's see this game. This is a crazy one. I'll tell you in between, but get ready for this one. You're gonna be like, question mark? Promise you. Yeah, without the robo. I'm sorry, without the robo, this is gonna be rougher Hero, kinda. This game is nutty.
Not expanding. Does Classic want to end it now?
Classic
wants to end it now.
Oh yeah, he does. Hero's got a hell of a lot of damage though. 16 workers, 7. Like he literally killed in total 9 probes, and they're both on one base economy. Hero's got a massive economic lead, so Classic has to end it now. But Hero's about that blink. This is the thing. He lost his robo, but Hero's
he can't
about
get
that blink.
Any more immortals there.
Nope. Yeah, the thing is, Classics are on the other side of the map, so it's all about micro from here on out. And go Classic! Classic's gonna learn really fast. Oh, the blink.
Oh, we gotta. Oh, we're just using her for micro.
Yeah, it's basically where we're at.
We're not getting any warp-ins.
Yeah.
Well, okay, now we are.
Well, because there's just so many units, and Hero has blink. Like blink is so good.
Yeah, what I was thinking was, yes, Hero killed a lot of probes, but you know how many immortals he killed?
Oh my god, Classic! Why are he's being too dangerous with this warp prism. He needs the high ground. Oh.
Oh, goodbye. That's okay though.
And Hero's gonna. Oh, look at this. The counterattack.
He knows about the counterattack, right?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. He's going home. Okay. Everyone's going home. So, Classic wasn't making probes behind that.
No, he was. He's just starting to.
He
but
was
again,
saving the money for the Warpins and the Immortals that were walking across the map.
Well,
so he can't expand.
Hero can.
Hero
but
had the probes to expand.
he lost some though. Classic killed some.
This is hard.
Math do be hard, but especially when you're streaming and casting, especially too. That's always been the meme for Starcraft. You know, math is hard when casting, but
This is hard because like Classic just has the ability to remake the Warp Prism.
Yep.
Hero can very easily make a lot of mistakes here.
He can, but he does have a Nexus. He does have the economy. He doesn't.
He's not really making probes for that Nexus, so he's actually playing it really safe because he sees that Classic doesn't have a Nexus. So
yeah, but he has 4
prepared.
immortals. The thing is he has Blink. Classic doesn't. Classic has no idea what's going on. Like Classic should just defend and send the Warp Prism out with some like adepts or something and try to get pressure. In my opinion, would have been the smarter play because this is.
Yeah, but he wants to go with everything.
Yeah, because that's not enough. Like even if it was like 2 immortals, maybe, etc. This is 4 immortals, and that is terrifying for Hero.
It feels like multiple trucks are coming at you when you see 4 mortals walking towards you.
Yeah.
I feel like let me go into Hero's camera.
Yeah, Hero is. It's a good idea. I will as well. Heroes.
Let me try to show chat how terrifying it is to just see those 4 immortals walking across the map. It doesn't matter how slow they are, just seeing them come.
He's the wrong player too, because it doesn't matter. Hero literally is being aggressive when he's defending at home, but
oh, this is so scary. It's so scary. So first you see the stalkers,
but they're so.
And you're like, okay.
The sentries are really good.
Yeah, and then you slowly see the immortals through the fog of war coming at you like trains. 5 of them. Some of those can't be real.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so scary. It's so terrifying.
Screwed. And he needs to get some probes out.
They can't even hit you. It doesn't matter. It's so scary.
Look at how many. But the thing is, with energy recharge and the fact that all those sentries had energy, Classic's kind of screwed. He doesn't have enough money for a Nexus. Classic, you're mining gas.
Oh my god.
But look at when Hero recalled though, with these 4 immortals are putting in the work. Classic's looking to lose this though. Yeah, this is over. The workers, the recall. I think Classic has been.
Wow,
trounced.
that recall wow.
Thank you for bringing me back to the game. That was insane. That game was actually.
Bro, that was nuts.
That was nuts.
God. Oh my god. With 1 immortal too. That was crazy. That's so like I honestly cannot put into words how difficult it is to do what Hero just did while all those immortals are coming at you.
Oh, for sure. It's well, I was sidetracking about the patch stuff. We'll talk on that after at some point. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. But we can go in. I was talking at the time when we had so much action. It's gonna be at times.
That was so many decisions that Hero had to make correctly, one after another. Like every single step of the way had to be the right step.
Yeah, but he plays so differently than any pro. I'd say any player. He's so aggressive, but he actually was smart enough to put some defense behind it. And that push out in Stalkers, where I'm like, this could be damning or good in a base trade. He forced the. He basically did it just right, where he forced the recall and then basically blinked.
It's me versus Hero.
Blinked and got out versus it. Yep, you versus Hero. My money's on you. Easy dubs.
Oh, thanks.
Easy dubs. For
Those
Caitlyn.
like 5 things Hero had to execute perfectly. and he couldn't miss any of them. It's like, what's that one movie, Uncut Gems?
Yeah.
Where you make a bet and like everything has to happen in order.
Right.
Yeah, this is like the Uncut Minerals starring Hero.
True. So
He did it all correctly.
If he takes this map, he wins it all tonight for first place. But yeah, I gotta say, by the way.
And that's him right there, Hero, in the bottom left corner.
His opponent in the upper right-hand corner, he's blue. Also Protoss. The win toss, we'll see.
We'll see.
It is classic. We're on
the glow-up
Tokamak.
toss.
So anyway.
Classic is obviously like extremely talented, but it's really hard to think of him as being on the same level as Hero.
I mean, now he's actually the leading Protoss in the world. If we think of the World Championship, he actually he beat Cyril in some series. Cyril to come back again, but in previously, however, where Hero couldn't, which is nuts. You know what I'm saying? But still,
I know.
But Hero is such a the Hero is such like a it sucks to be a Hero fan. Somebody said it in one of the chats the other day, and I'm like,
hurts.
Because he's so
Bro,
goddamn good.
I've been a Sue fan my entire life. You don't know pain. You don't know.
Well, who doesn't love Sue? Hero's one gate expanding. Are you nuts? Max Pax doesn't even do that anymore.
Bro,
all the time. He is nuts. No, I'm with you.
Honestly, the only person that I could put above Hero when it comes, well, like, I don't know, Parting has some insane PvP.
I miss Parting. I wish he started coming back. I get why he's kind of stopped and the money and whatever, and he dabbling. I love Parting, and that's why sometimes I don't. I'm like, bro, the only time I hear from Parting is if I'm playing Red Dead Redemption, motherfucker.
What a gamer.
Yeah.
But yeah, the, like, SOS, man. SOS just...
That's my favorite Protoss of all time. Get wrecked, Parting.
I don't think anyone could outbrain him. Even if he, like, lost brilliantly, it doesn't matter. You gotta lose to win as big as he would win.
The problem is he's actually having to play more standard now, and he's actually a really good player still, but like watching him now, it's not like before, because he did have the military service, but we don't also have like crazy changes to the game. He's the first one to find everything, and literally when money's on the table, he'll surprise everybody. Protoss could be like in a weak spot. He'll be like,
exactly.
He'll be like, hold my phone. You know what I mean? He'll find a way.
The most beautiful story of Protoss.
Yeah.
Yay,
dollar oh dollar. Bow show. Well, look at that micro from Hero though, or from a classic actually with the adepts for a minute. Wow.
Getting work done. Let's go.
But Hero too with the
has
micro.
No tech just yet.
No, he's got Robo. He's proxy Robo.
Oh, you're right. He's proxying it. There it is. I was like, no expo, no tech. What?
What could be debilitating?
He proxied it against me.
Well, yeah. Well, we got a shield battery going down from classic. He scouted the Stargate with the adepts, obviously. So he dropped the shield battery. It will be down. It's not going to be.
Hero also knows what's up, right?
Yeah. Well, now he does. Actually, let's look. Yeah.
Well, now he does. Yeah, now he does because he sees the warp prism. But yeah, his oracle was like almost on path to see the robo, and yet it missed it. That's so funny.
There might be a probe. Oh my gosh, classic might actually get through without losing a dang probe. The micro from both of them pretty sick.
None, absolutely none.
So Hero stalwarted the assault, but at the same time, I'm with you. That's crazy sauce. That classic caught that oracle coming. He knew what was coming, but he's like, he saw it, and he's like, that was the perfect time to come back with that warp prism. As far out as it was like, if it went any further, I think he would have lost probes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I guess the Void Ray is gonna try to do recon.
Oh yeah, but wait, the
No.
Void Ray. Yeah, look at this. This is like you want to play chicken. The Void Ray really wants to get that immortal, but he's like, if I try to get that immortal, I might
Yeah,
die to
it's
the.
too risky. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't. Wow.
That's actually based.
I don't know if that was the play.
I think this is actually one of the better PvP series I've seen in a minute, and
Oh,
PvP's.
interesting. Man, Void Ray is so scary in big numbers, so not scary in small numbers. Nothing to respect. Wolf was wrong.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
But then,
we'll see.
yeah, now the numbers, now scary.
And that once Prismatic, if he can deactivate Prismatic, then and Classic takes minimal damage. Oh, yeah, Hero's
Chat
gonna.
says, how many is big numbers? It's so weird. Once you go from 2 Void Rays to 3, it just changes so fast.
But with the batteries too, it's shield. If
Yeah,
you're a
with the
defender,
batteries,
yeah,
it's totally different.
you know.
Hey, who wants to have some fun?
Yo, Trisha, thank you for the raid. Thank you. It's guys, make sure you follow Trisha Payne. Oh, I'm trying to shout her out. Mods, somebody. Oh, there you go. Hope you had a good stream. I'm casting with Caitlin.
I wonder if Classic should have had second thoughts and expanded.
Caitlin, by the way, do you know Trisha Payne by any chance?
Do I? Oh yeah, I remember her. Yeah, yeah.
She likes playing 4v4s. Hangs out. I was gonna say.
Was she in the military?
No. You're mixing her up with someone else. Oh my god, that went horribly for Classic, by the way. But
Okay, but I still recognize that name.
Yeah, she is a she's StarCraft player, kind of artsy, modelly kind of gal, vegan, cool as fuck. Originally from New Jersey, so I she's like a sister to me basically. Love Trisha. In my eyes, you know, I get a little annoying, but she's like you know, I'm like the annoying older brother, I guess. It's a weird case. Thanks, Trisha. I hope you had a great stream. But no, you should definitely check her out too, Caitlin, because I think you guys would get along good on stuff. She plays Marvel Rivals too and a bunch of other games.
There's nothing for the Oracle now, but
Okay.
but the Oracle's not even bothering. Too much energy? Doesn't want to take some bites out of the probes?
Yeah. Phoenix
Not
is.
even... Wow, that hurts.
Yeah, this is crazy. The mass Phoenix. Oh my goodness. Is Hero just gonna do it now because the Phoenix is in the supply? That's the most. This is the most Roddy played Phoenix Adept. Oh my god, I'm just thinking about this. I'm like, Hero actually studied Roddy.
Wow.
GG. He took it all.
Wow, the perfect Oracle defense wasn't enough to stop Hero. 0 kills on that Oracle and it wasn't enough. Itchy. Wow.
I had to ask if you watch Roddy. Phoenix Adept. So based.
Crazy.
I'm gonna get my replays together for Chicken Man.
I'll never forget the first time that Roddy attacked me with his because it was before Adapt, so he attacked me with his like Phoenix charge lots, and it was so insane because there's nothing you could do against it. And then he had to coach me to teach me how to beat it because I was like, what the hell do you even do? He literally had to coach me to teach me how to beat it.
No, I mean, yeah, it's a very specific. If anybody knows more, it's Roddy. Thank you, Zerg Zero. Also, too, I'm on a cooldown for. I gotta shout you out, Kate. I gotta see which map is my start of this because I gotta get Chicken Man all the replays. My SE light needs to be reactivated. So you're gonna go to bed. You have a good night, Trisha. And truthfully, too, Trisha, I have to shout out. I'll do the other one. Let's see if it lets me if it's off cooldown. Trisha, you should definitely check out Caitlin as well and vice versa. I think you two would hit it off good for some gaming sometimes when you're on some other stuff. Trisha is...
Oh yeah, tell me the rest before I go to sleep too. Tell me the rest of the patch notes.
Okay, patch notes. Patch notes are in Cliff Notes version. Number 1, so you already heard about the Infestor and stuff. They had they lowered the price of the Spire to 150 from 201.
Oh, cute. It's like a Dark Shrine now.
Yep. It's so also
cute. Okay.
Terran had the Viking reduced in cost, and the Hyperflight Rotors was reduced in cost. Vipers can't abduct siege tanks, so the trade-off you get for mini Dark Swarm is you can't abduct siege tanks. Protoss, massive nerfs. They nerfed energy recharge, which is by rights okay. A lot of Terrans complaining and stuff, and I could say from playing a lot of Terran, I get it. They nerfed and changed the cooldown and how it works. But at the same time,
what?
Energy recharge, the ability that where they got rid of battery overcharge, and because not right now, bam, High Templar instantly have storms like available, and they have 2 hallucinations and a sentry right in the start of the game. Is one of the biggest bitches you get from depending at the level of the Terran. You know what I'm saying? They scout you every time basically if they open sentry. But Storm was, everybody sees the number at first, how they worded it. Storm now lasts from 2.8 seconds to 8.2 seconds. The duration of Storm lasts longer, but each tick...
Okay, but it's halved.
Half.
Points are halved.
And what's hilarious is there's literally videos of a Marine in a medevac standing there, and the guy storms, and then storms again, and then storms again, and it's barely draining the medevac energy of the one Marine in the medevac to test it.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a problem.
Like, I did always feel that storms, again, like late game storms against Terran, of course, you know, when you play Protoss, you'll say ghosts are overpowered, but when you play Terran, the storms are insane. And the feedback takes out the ghosts so easily, so... Anyways, I always felt that storms were too much against Terran, but of course, without the storms, then Terran's too much against Protoss. So that was always something that was really contentious with rebalancing. And yeah, I don't know if this is... What?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's well, I mean, I know trust me, I'm in there on storms. It's just, yeah, it's there's ways they could do things that are a little weird, you know, like in KSL 80 DT. Bear with me. I'm getting this to Chicken Man, so I don't forget, if you don't mind. 2 seconds. But yeah. Oh, sorry, you're talking to chat, Kate, or are you out?
No, I'm waiting for more of the patch notes.
Oh, more? Okay, so that's basically it. It's not that many. And that's it. They left it in a state where, like, Protoss is basically gimped in, like... Oh, Banelings! Banelings have plus 5 HP with centrifugal hooks again. That's a big one for you. And every Zerg. Plus 5 HP returned, centrifugal hooks, Baneling speed. Upgrade. Right? Okay.
Are you... Really?
Yeah, they returned...
Like, off creep?
Well, yeah, no, they used to have 5 more HP when you researched Baneling speed. Then they removed it for quite a while. They added it back.
Oh, but, okay. Yeah.
And mind you, it's PTR, so this stuff's subject to change. So patch test your public test realms. But yeah.
I agree. I think Storm versus Ghost is pretty unbalanceable. Like, you would have to change... You can't just change one thing there. There's so many things that you have to change. Like, just changing Storm and making Storm tickle... Yeah, there's just, like, there's so much that you have to rework in order to fix it.
Yeah,
that's like, exactly. Banelings, though, Banelings can now go through Storm to get to the High Templars.
Oh, sure. Yo, guess whose birthday it is, Caitlin?
Whose?
I noticed because I have Chicken Man stream up from the tournament and others. It's Maynard's.
Oh, awesome. Oh my god, it's Maynard's
I have
birthday,
a suggestion.
chat.
Are you ending stream soon? It sounded like, or no?
Huh?
Are you ending your stream soon, or are you still going? Because you said you were tired,
Oh
etc.
yeah, I'm gonna end it soon. Yeah.
I was gonna say, do you want to double raid Maynard when we're good?
If one of my mods can, yeah. I'll need one of
Yeah.
my mods to do it.
Well, whenever
Yeah.
you do it.
Okay.
Thanks for hanging. I'm
Um,
sorry that I was scuffed again. Friday night, tired, late. You know, we got in at the late side of things, but
Mods? I agree with Zerg and Chad. So, Storm seems more like a zoning ability now. Like,
yeah, it is. But the problem is with the Viking buff, the reduction in cost. And this is coming from somebody playing Terran. Like, it's easier to get Vikings out by the gas reduction, is my feel. Well, actually, Terran never is short on gas after a while. But you know, like, you basically have a counter to a counter to a counter to every
Terran
AoE.
is really short on gas until like late game, and then yeah, not short on gas. But the whole like rushing to 3 bases, you're short on gas. That entire every single 100 gas is for an upgrade.
Well,
it's not for anything else.
Well, even now, like now for Terran, it seems like for the pro level, it seems like even Clem really felt impossible to beat Protoss unless he doesn't 2-base all in his style. He's always a macro player. But like basically you'd see like Cure and everybody, it's always 2-base all-ins versus Protoss. But now 2-base all-ins are gonna be like so OP, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's basically my concern.
I think like one of the reasons why Brood War has lasted for so long is because there aren't all of these. I mean, Brood War does have AoE, but if you think of a lot of like the really classic famous Brood War games, it's not a bunch of AoE spells going off. It's like units versus units, which has less effects on the screen and is less shiny, but it's a lot more interesting. So I'm honestly okay with like AoE kind of being removed. It's just that with how easy it is to control 200 units, you don't necessarily get the Brood War unit versus unit.
Yeah, but I mean at the same time, like Brood War Storm was like oppressively strong though. Let's be honest, like against like everything.
Yeah, but it was also you didn't have smart casting. You had to click each Templar individually to cast Storm, that made more sense. You couldn't just have all if you had all your High Templars selected and then you casted Storm, they would all cast Storm. Every single one of them.
It's kind of like I see where you're coming from because it's like OG Fungal, right? You know what I mean? Like OG Fungal was like
it was a joke.
Yeah.
It was a complete joke. Like literally Fungal, Baneling, Ultra. Like even when Ultras weren't that great, didn't matter.
Yeah. For sure. Well, Kate, do you mind? I'll try to. I know you don't check. There was a bunch of stuff too. I was like, I actually was like I said, I wanted to catch up with you. I know you don't have much time. If you happen to check your messages, if you happen to see my stupid icon, catch up. I know I'm a man of few words is not my my MO, but still, I'd like to. I had some ideas for some stuff, and I was actually wanted to pick your brain on too, but. Or if you have any ideas or something, let me know.
Yeah. I'll talk to you later. Yeah.
I'm probably I'm gonna bounce. I'm hella tired. If that's cool, but thank you for casting, and we
Thanks
appreciate
for having me.
Yep.
Okay, bye.
Bye. All right, that was Caitlin, guys. Thank you again to Trisha for the raid. Thank you to Nebby City for the raid. Frozen Fury for the sub. Guys, I'm still unemployed. Sub to Dave just in case. Angry for the raid. Void for the raid. SE2 Fool and Saver for the raids. We're going to go raid Maynard, the OG Terran sensation who is playing Metroid, Super Metroid, actually one of my favorite games. And Trisha Payne, she was just here, one of the most base friends I have, Trisha Payne, by the way. Void's pretty base too, but Trisha's like, I don't know their level of based. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go say happy birthday to Maynard. It's his birthday, guys. Thank you, Gamma Watt. Guys, if it's not too late to smash that follow button, please do so. Thank you, Zerg Zero. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow with the OSC stuff. I would be casting Patches. Patches has his tournament tomorrow. I will probably decline because I have OSC tomorrow as well. So, ciao, amigos and amigas. Later.